And good evening, football fans. We're back here at Evergreen Park High School for the next edition of Chicago Chaos Football. This evening, the Chaos are going to be going up against the Illinois Cowboys. This is a huge game for the Chicago Chaos as they're coming in today 4-2, going against the top-seeded Illinois Cowboys. They are 5-0. So tonight's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. We're definitely ready for some great football. There's going to be a lot on the line this evening. Both teams are amped. They're ready to play a big-time game. Playoff seedings are, of course, very, very important at this point of the season, as this is a litmus test for both teams. The Chaos, of course, they want to retain that championship level, as they've been four-time champions of the GFL over there. And the Illinois Cowboys, they won their league last year also. So this is a de facto championship game for both of these teams. It's really going to tell them each side's where they are and what they need to improve on, and how they can go on from here. So looks like both teams are crowded up, doing a little bit of work with each other. We've got Charles Ritchie down there on the field. Charles, go ahead.
Knowing you're already in the playoffs, how big of a statement is this for you?
It's a big game for us as a team, just to prove what we can do and that we're the better team and we can come out on top. So we've prepared all week for this, and I think we're ready for the game. It'll be exciting.
Cool. And then also, too, what do you guys feel like you need to do offensively? Against their defense? What do you guys feel like you can pull up?
Keeping their defense on the field as long as possible and just playing our game, no 4 and outs, making sure we put the ball in the end zone every time we touch it, so keeping them off the field.
All right. Well, Matt Brockman, best of luck to you, man. Go get him today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Charles. We appreciate that. That was Matt Brockman, one of the starting wide receivers for the Chaos, a big red zone threat. It looks like the Chaos have lost the toss. They're going to receive the ball here to begin the game. Both teams look like they have both of their special teams out there, and they're ready to go. One of the Cowboys doesn't have his helmet on, so he's going to have to put that on before the game gets going. But the referees are sorting some stuff out. Looks like they're getting the clock's ready, and we're almost ready to get some football played. So they're ready to go. We've talked to a few of the players down there before the game. They're chomping at the bit. They know how important this game is. It's a big-time game for both sides, and they, of course, want to come out with the W. As I said before, a litmus test for both of these teams. They want to know where they stand. They want to know what they have to do to win a championship. So it does look like the referees are still waiting on something. A couple of the Cowboy players have taken off their helmets still. It looks like we're going to start here shortly, but both of these teams, like I said, they're ready to go. We're ready to go up here. They are definitely interested in getting a great football game going here tonight, as we all are. Looks like we're having some issues. Whoa. Sorry about that. We're having some issues here. Looks like with the sticks, they're not out there. Those yard markers have to be on the other side, so it looks like first down markers getting put. The chains are getting moved out there, so just a short delay before we get this game going. You can see both teams are amped. They're ready to go. They're clapping around. It's football. They're ready to go. You can't ask for a better atmosphere tonight. A little warm here, about 80, 88 degrees. Right here about at kickoff, we'll get the exact temperature. It's 88. It's sunny, not a lot of clouds. So these guys must have hydrated a few days before the game so they don't cramp up. Cramping is a huge issue with this kind of heat. So I think that both these teams kind of had an anticipation of what the weather was going to be like today, so they should have prepared very well, but we will see how they ended up preparing for. Matt Brackman had a great interview here with Charles Ritchie. We really appreciate that. It looks like they're intending on really going into the Cowboys defense. The Cowboys defense on the year has only given up 3 points. So the Chaos do have a tough task at hand, but I think they're ready for it. They know what's at stake this evening, and they're ready. And it looks like the players are ready. The kicker for the Cowboys is back there on the 25-yard line. He's going to look at each side. There's the referee's whistle. We're about to get underway here on Sportstown Chicago, and there's the kickoff. It's a short over-end kick, bouncing at the 20-yard line, fielded at the 10, up the middle. He cuts through, up the middle, tackled right at about the 32-yard line. So that was number 23, Deshaun Sutton, with the return there. We've seen him be very explosive back there. He's had some great returns and another very solid return to start the game for the Chaos. So as Michael Suchuk goes out there, he's going to dictate what's going on. We'll see if they're going to come out in their base formation. So all you Chaos fans know the base formation for them is going to be 2 wides, typically on each side, 1 running back in the shotgun with Suchuk back there. So it does look like they are going to come out in their base formation. They're going to have 2 wides on each side in that shotgun. They do like to mix it up. We'll see. The wind definitely is blowing at their face, but I don't think it's going to be a huge deterrent for either of the teams throwing. And there's the snap. There's a fake handoff thrown to the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Suchuk was looking for James Former, tightly covered. Unfortunately, couldn't quite fit it in that small window. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Chaos. They're huddling up again. They're trying to figure out what play that's going to work effectively against this very tough Illinois Cowboy defense. So they're going to come out again with the same formation, 2 wide receivers on each side, a quarterback, Suchuk in the shotgun with his running back. There's a man in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle. There's going to be about a 3-yard gain there by number 20. That's Jarrell Johnson Blaylark. So he's going to start the game with a carry for himself on 2nd down. He's going to gain only 2 yards. So that's going to bring up the first 3rd down for the Chaos of the game with a 3rd and 8. I have a feeling that they're going to try and look for Matt Brackman here. Brackman actually is their big play target. So on 3rd down, you have to think that they're going to go his way. He's lined up on the close edge of your screen. So take a look out for him on this play. So again, 2 wides on each side with a running back to the left of Suchuk. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side. He's got a man. He's open. He's going to catch that. That's going to be short of a 1st down. That looked like Lucius Shanklin. He's going to be about 2 yards short on that catch. So that's going to bring up Lucius Shanklin with a gain of 6. Actually, that's going to be 1 yard short. So it's going to be 4th and 1, and the Chaos look like they're going to go for it. So this is a big play early in the game for the Chaos. This is going to determine a whole heck of a lot. Plays like this, it's a want-to type thing. It's do you want that 1st down? And I think the Chaos want it. That's why they're going for it on the 4th and 1. So, again, 2 wide receivers on each side. A running back to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to run up the right side. He's going to fight. He's going to be really, really close. It looks like the side judge is pointing for a 1st down, so that's a big 1st down right there by Michael Suchuk. What an effort. You can't ask for a better effort from your quarterback. So when you take a look here, he takes the snap, and he doesn't even fake. He takes that draw, and he goes right up the middle. It was that extra effort, that 2nd effort there by Suchuk to get him past that 1st down marker to give the Chaos their first 1st down of the game. So a really good job there done by the quarterback, Suchuk, of moving the chains. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. So the Chaos are, again, 2 wideouts on each side. The running back has now switched to the right side of Suchuk. The corners are backing off a little bit. There they go. Here's the snap. It's a fake handoff. He's throwing, looking to the left side. He's got a man. It's going to be caught. Oh, they're going to rule him down. That was close. I'm not sure if anybody touched him, but that was going to be Donnell Salas with a big big catch there on first down. That's going to be good for about 20 yards. So that's going to move the ball to the 38-yard line. So well done there. Good connection. Suchuk's really seeing the field very, very well. So he did a really good job of looking off his primary receiver and coming back to his secondary as he was open, getting that big pickup, big chunks on first down. That's exactly what you want to see out of the Chaos offense. So now they're coming out in a different formation than they've shown the first few plays of the game. They have trips to the near side. They have a single wide out to the top of your screen. A running back, again, that's going to be Jarrell Johnson-Blaylark to the left of Suchuk. There's the snap, fake throw, handoff to Johnson. He's running up the middle. He's got it. Oh, man, there's going to be a flag on the play. Great run. Let's find out what the flag is first. He had a really, really good job of working and weaving inside that traffic right in the middle. It does look like that's going to be, see, as you can see, Johnson-Blaylark, hits that hole really great. And as you can see right there on the left side of your screen, that's going to be the flag. It looks like that's in the vicinity of holding, and that unfortunately is going to hurt the Chaos, as that was a great run by Jarrell Johnson-Blaylark. So that's going to come back. That's going to cost him a few yards. There's one positive note off of that, is that it's not going to push him back 10 yards, as the penalty was after he had moved past the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be, it looks like a 1st and 17. It's going to be from the 45-yard line of the Cowboys. So again, they're going to go 2 wide receivers on each side, running back to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to roll to the right side, throwing. He's got a man. That's Brackman. He's going to get about 7 yards, so they're going to be right at the almost the original line of scrimmage. So they're basically going to get the penalty yardage back on that play. Actually, they're going to be short 1 yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. That's a great play right there. As you can see, he found his receiver to get that chunk of yardage back, and that's exactly what you want to do after a penalty. You want to make sure that you get that yardage back and not put yourself in a hole. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 here for the Chaos, and they're coming out of the huddle. Again, they're going to go 3 wide receivers. So trips to the near side of your screen. They're going to have a single wide receiver up at the top. Looks like Johnson-Blaylark's going to be to the left. Brackman is motioning on the inside. There's the handoff to Johnson, and he's going to be stuffed in the backfield. Looks like he's going to lose about 2 yards there on that play. And unfortunately, the line couldn't get quite enough push there. As you can see, Brackman comes in. He gets his block, and number 17 for the Cowboys just went and attacked Jarrell Johnson, held him up long enough for some of his Cowboy teammates to come and help with the gang tackle. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and long, so a 3rd and 13 for the Chaos. Let's see if they can pick this up, as they went for it on 4th down. My guess is that they're probably going to go for it on 4th down again, so they want a small chunk of yardage. So Brackman is on the short side here. They've got trips to the top side of your screen. Johnson-Blaylark is to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. They're showing blitz are the Cowboys. They're making some changes at the line. There's the blitz pickup. Suchuk's running to the left side. He's in trouble. He's going to get sacked right about the 49-yard line. So that 3rd down was unsuccessful there for the Chaos. So that looks like they're bringing out the special teams. Kozlowski is coming out to punt the ball. So an unfortunate series of events there after they had moved the ball into Cowboy territory. Penalty, a tackle for loss, and then a sack. Just not what you're looking for on the first drive. So it's going to bring up the first punt of the game. Looks like they're short 2 guys on special teams, so a couple other linemen are going to come out. Actually, there's 3 that they were short. Good job by Kozlowski to count his guys. That is one of his jobs as the punter out there, to make sure all of his team members are out in the right spot. So the Cowboys are going to get the ball right about 7 minutes left, and there's the punt. He shanked that off the right of his foot. Let's see if it gets a chaos bounce. It's going to be fielded at the 21, moved up about 5 yards by number 11 of the Cowboys. Looks like he's going to be out right at the 29-yard line. So they're going to start this possession on the 29-yard line. There is a flag, a few flags out there, however. So let's wait and see. It looks like that's against the Cowboys. Let's see what the coaches are getting an explanation of what the penalty is to see if they're going to accept it or take the ball or keep the kick. I didn't see anything, any motions by the officials. They're asking for the ball back. It looks like they're going to accept that penalty. They're missing a ball. The ball's on the sidelines. Oh, there it comes. So that's what the holdup was there. So the ball's back out in the field. It was originally spotted at the 49-yard line of the Cowboys. So that's going to move them up 5 yards. So it's going to be on the 44-yard line of the Cowboys. The Chaos are still in punt formation. However, they're missing a few guys, and out they come. There's a little bit of confusion here on the special teams on both of these attempts for the kick as to getting enough guys out there, but it does look like they've solved the issue. They're ready to punt. And there's the snap. Let's see if Kozlowski can get a better one. Oh, same side. Maybe he's angling it out there. That's a good, solid punt. You'll take that. That's going to pin him inside the 20, right at the 14. Let's see where the side judge puts it at. They're going to put him at the 16-yard line. So you'll take that. They're going to have to travel a good, decent amount. 84 yards are the Cowboys are going to have to travel, even though Kozlowski did hit it off the side of his foot. He angled it properly, got it over there, and that's going to pin him in a really good position for the Chaos defense. So as you can see, we've got some great sponsors here. We've got the Lyle Wine Extravaganza. It's wine aficionados will experience 10 1-ounce tastes of wine from a vast selection of over 80 different varieties of wine. There will also be craft beers to sample. The fest will feature live music from Tres Mustache and food from some of the local area restaurants. The Lyle Wine Extravaganza will be on June 18th, 2006 from 4 to 8 at museums at Lyle Station Park. For more information, please visit lylechamber.com. So there's the Cowboys on their first play. It's a snap to the quarterback. He's going to run up the right side. He's got 10 yards. He's going to be knocked down. He's going to end up with an 11-yard gain there on the Cowboys' first play from scrimmage. So not the best start there. As you can see, the quarterback doesn't even fake. It wasn't the best snap. I'm not sure if he had an opportunity to fake, but he ended up going through there and making the Chaos defenders miss a couple of tackles and ending up with an 11-yard gain. So the first down marker is going to be on the 37-yard line, so they're going to be on the 27. There's another snap. It's going to be handed off to the wing in motion. The Chaos defense does a really good job there of bottling that up on the right side. Looks like that was number 7, Carl Young, with the stop. The referees have blown a whistle there. I'm not quite sure. They have something there out in the field. Looks like Carl Young lost something off of his uniform. Looks like, that was just his bandana. So he's going to put that back on. The referees are convening, however. There's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, so that's going to push the ball 15 yards back for the Cowboys. So they're gonna spot the ball at the 15. That's a costly penalty there for the Cowboys. You have to wonder what happened after that first play from scrimmage where they gained 11 yards. That's uncharacteristic of a team that is 5-0. So the Chaos will take advantage of this. It's going to bring a second and very, very long. The Cowboys are going to come out and one wide out to the near side, trips on the top, running back to the left. There's a shotgun snap. Quarterback's rolling to the right side, planning, throwing. It is caught right at the 31-yard line. So they pick up a chunk, a big chunk after that penalty back up. It is going to bring up a 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 7. As you can see right there, he sat right in the middle of the zone, was able to get the ball to his wide receiver, was the Cowboys quarterback. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 31-yard line. So the Chaos need a big stop right here. You don't want to give the Cowboys any momentum at all. So they would absolutely love some sort of stop. A turnover would be best. So again, here's the snap. A high snap again. It looks like a disjointed play. The Chaos are going to stop them for a loss. What a great play right there by the Chaos defenders. Once again, that was some great interior movement there by the defenders. See, as you can see, they with the bad snap, the Chaos defenders read it absolutely perfectly, went right in for the tackle. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 10. The Cowboys are pinned back in their own territory, so you can't expect them to go for it on 4th down here. You're going to probably see a kick, but we will see. They are lining up. It looks like they're going to go for it. This is an interesting call. 4th and 10 on their own side of the field. Looks like he's in a short area. He's probably going to pooch this is what it looks like. They've got 2 wide receivers on each side. There's a back. Yep, it's a little pooch. It's going to be end-over-end kick. It's going to be bouncing at the 38. It's going to take a Cowboys bounce down, out of bounds, right at the 27-yard line. So the Chaos did a really good job there of forcing a punt on the Cowboys' first drive. There is a penalty flag on the field, however.
Flag on the field.
So we'll wait, and if you take a look at the replay here, that was the 3rd down play. That was the great job right there.
All-star
And it
Cowboys.
looked like number 1, and unfortunately I do not have him on the roster, as occasionally the Chaos members, they rotate, they get new guys every once in a while. That penalty was going to be on the Chaos. It's going to be a 5-yarder is what I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, on the Cowboys. So that's going to push him back even further. So there's that little pooch punt, not in typical punt formation from the Cowboys. So I'm going to have to expect that we're going to see that all day from them. They're going to try to trick the Chaos into thinking they're going to do something else. So the Chaos have to be alert on that kind of play because they have 4 guys on the outside and the back who is there fielding the long snap, even though it's not a snap where a punter would line up. He's about 5 to 8 yards up in front of where that is. So the Cats are going to have to watch the fake on that. So there's the punt. It's going to be a spiral. It's going to be drop at the 40. It's going to be fielded right at the 31-yard line. Slips after getting about a 5-yard gain there. So that was number 6, James Former, with the punt return. So he's going to get about 5 yards. Take a look at that formation again. It's a little weird. So the Cats are, the special teams are going to have to watch out for the fake all day on that, as it looks like that's the Cowboys' point of attack from special teams while they are punting. So solid field position here for the Chaos. They're going to get the ball on the 38-yard line. So this is going to be their second drive of the game. And let's see if they can move the ball again, which they did in their first drive. However, a penalty and a couple miscues hurt them. So let's see if they can clean that up and get into the end zone. So again, they're going to come out in their base formation, so 2 wides on each side with a running back to the left of Suchuk. That still looks like Jarrell Johnson-Blaylark. There's the snap. He's going to give it to Johnson-Blaylark. He's going to be eaten up right there at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a carry for no yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Chaos. Again, from the 38-yard line, it does look like he's going to be substituted out for C.J. Young. So Johnson Blaylark, actually, he's going back into the game. Looks like they're going to have 2 running backs for this play as Lucius Shanklin has gone to the sideline. So let's see what kind of formation they're going to come out in. It looks like, yeah, Suchuk's going to have 2 running backs with him there on the backfield. So you're going to have C.J. Young on his right side and Jarrell Johnson-Blaylark to his left. You have Matt Brockman towards you at the edge of your screen. And there's the snap. There's going to be a little counter action that's going to be given to Young, and he's going to be bottled up again. So that's 2 running plays in a row, and the Cowboys have not given up any yards. Actually, that's going to be a negative play there. As you can see, the defensive line for the Cowboys did a very good job of causing penetration, which definitely did not give C.J. Young a chance to go anywhere. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long, so it's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 37-yard line of the Chaos. So let's see what they come out here and do. That the 2 running backs really didn't work in their favor for that last play. They are going to run out with the same formation. However, they're going to have 2 – they're actually switched the wide receivers. So there's going to be 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the top, 2 backs with Suchuk in the shotgun. There's a linebacker faking for the Cowboys. There's the snap. He's got some time. There's the throw. Brackman's open. He's still going to be short of the first down. They're going to get about 9 yards, 8 yards there on that play. My guess is they're going to go for it on 4th down, as it's going to be 4th and 1 from the 47-yard line. So, yeah, Suchuk is still out there. They are definitely going to go for it. I mean, great route there by Brockman. He did a really good job of finding space in that defense, sitting in an area, and Suchuk did a great job of getting him the ball to give them a very manageable 4th down attempt here with just a little under 45 seconds to go when the snap comes. So, again, they're going to go with their 2 running backs on each side. The running backs actually switch, so you're going to have Johnson Blaylark on the close side, C.J. Young up at the top, 2 wide receivers down below, 1 at the top. Brackman in the shotgun. There's the snap. No fake. He's dropping straight back. He's got a man. Ooh, there is no penalties. I thought that there could have been a hold on the defensive side there by the cornerback. It didn't look like he had an opportunity to get away because he grabbed his jersey right there. As you can see, he's got a hand on his back. But he unfortunately couldn't get the ball. Brackman couldn't get the ball close enough to his wide receiver to get a play on the ball. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. And it's also going to end the first period, first quarter. And we'd like to have a special thank you to the Lyle Veterans Memorial. Their goal is to construct a memorial that honors our veterans while at the same time promote civic pride. The memorial is to honor veterans that have served or are currently serving any of the 5 branches of the military. This includes the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and U.S. Coast Guard. So we'd like to thank all of our veterans for serving this great country. We really appreciate the service that you do for us. So go definitely take a look at the Lyle Veterans Memorial. So this is going to be the second possession for the Cowboys. They've got a man in motion coming. There's another bad snap throwing up the middle. He's got a wide receiver wide open that's going to be caught and tackled right at the 25-yard line. So it looked like the Chaos were a little bit confused. The defense was a little bit confused there by that play. There hasn't been the best snaps by the Cowboys center. So I think that's why you're seeing some confusion, because it is causing some timing issues with the Cowboys, which is in turn also confusing the Chaos defensive members. So the Cowboys are going to come out 2 wide receivers on each side, very similar to what you'll see from the Chaos, with 1 running back to the left of the quarterback. There's another high snap, handed off to the running back on the right side. He's going to gain about 4 yards after he was tackled.
4 yards on the run.
Actually, they're going to give him 5 yards. So that's going to be spotted at the 20. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line for the Cowboys. And as you can see here again, watch this bad snap. The quarterback is, again, that's a timing issue, as he almost didn't get the ball into the running back's belly. And that's exactly what the Chaos want to see. If they're having issues with the snap like that, there's potential for turnovers, fumbles. So let's see if the Chaos can take advantage of the bad snaps by the Cowboys. So it looks like they're going to run a pistol with the two wide receivers on each side. And there's the snap. Again, a bad snap. He's going to be held up in the backfield. He's fighting. The quarterback's fighting for a couple extra yards. He's going to end up with about a 2-yard gain there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. So look again, that's a bad snap. As the quarterback might have wanted to give the ball to the running back, but really didn't have a choice. Again, a great job there by the defensive line of the Chaos. That was number 99, who I also, unfortunately, don't have on my roster. As I said before, they do have a lot of guys that rotate in and out. That would be Adam Nelson, thank you. And that actually, right next to me, is one of our Mark Kunicki. He's the owner and marketing director. So we've got one of the Chaos staff members right next to me, so we appreciate that, Mark. And here's the next play. It looks like, again, the pistol formation. Running back right behind him. 2 wide receivers on each side. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side. Oh, wow. That was an errant throw. Number 15, the cornerback, he was looking for the pick. As you can see, the wide receiver, or it might have been the running back, his intended target. So the wide receiver right there kind of gave up on the play. Unfortunately, for the Chaos, he ran the defender, number 15, ran right into the wide receiver for the Cowboys, so he did not have an opportunity to make a play on that ball. However, if he catches that ball, he's down the sideline and gone for a pick 6. Good news is, incomplete pass, which is going to bring up a 4th down for the Cowboys. This is going to be a big stop for the Chaos. They really need this. They don't want any momentum on the Cowboys side. So the Cowboys are going to come out here. Looks like 2 wides on each side in the shotgun, running back to the left of the quarterback on this 4th and 3 try. And there's the snap. Quarterback's going to run up the left side. It looks like he's going to get the 1st down. He's spinning, fighting for extra yards. He's going to land right at the 10-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Cowboys on the Chaos 10-yard line. Unfortunately, they couldn't get that big stop that they needed to there on that 4th down play. Their quarterback for the Cowboys did a really good job of eluding the D-line of the Chaos. As you can see here, he makes a spin move right there to get fights for a few extra yards and ensure that the Cowboys got that 1st down. So unfortunately for the Chaos, they couldn't stop that quarterback draw. So it's going to bring up a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. So there's a man in motion. There's a fumble. Scrambling play. There's going to be tackle for loss right there by Nelson once again. So Nelson's had very, very active series. He's doing a really good job of disrupting in the backfield. So good job there by Nelson. I'm going to add him to my defensive lineman list. As you can see right there, with the bad snap, that's going to create some problems all day long is what it looks like for the Cowboys. So I have a feeling that that's going to play into the game at some point in time. It hasn't yet, hasn't caused any sort of mishaps, major mishaps for the Cowboys, but I have a feeling at some point in time it's going to come back to bite them. So that's exactly what the Chaos are looking for. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line for the Cowboys. They're going to come out 2 wides on each side, a running back to the left of the quarterback who is in the shotgun. Ooh, there's going to be a penalty. It looks like it's going to be a false start
Flag on the field.
On the Cowboys. The left tackle started to move way too early. So they are hurting themselves here on this red zone attempt. They got to the 10-yard line on 1st and goal, and all they've done is move back. A negative play with the quarterback with a bad snap, and then a 5-yard false start. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 20-yard line for the Cowboys. So they've got a large task at hand. They are unable to get a 4th down, even though they're a 1st down, even though they are unable to go 10 yards. They can't get that 1st down. So they're not in a good spot right now. So they're going to have to make 3 plays here, because you have to think that after they're going for it on a short field on 4th down, they most likely will go for it once again on this possession. So 2 wide receivers on each side for the Cowboys. As the quarterback looks over to the sideline for a signal, he's got the signal, running back to his left side in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's clean pocket. He's got some action. There's the throw into the off-field corner. Oh, tipped by number 15.
Cowboys third down.
Well done there, stopping the pass. That's going to be a pass broken up. That's a PBU. Well done. As you can see, the quarterback lofted the ball a little bit too much. Too much air under that, which gave the defensive back just enough time to recover and get his hand on the ball. If the quarterback for the Cowboys throws the ball into the left pylon all the way at the back of the end zone, he gives his wide receiver the only position would be to catch the ball, but with the bad throw, doesn't have an opportunity. So the Chaos get good defensive work by number 15, breaking up that pass. He's hurt. He's shaking his hand on the sideline, so he might have hurt his wrist there. Again, 3 wide receivers on the top, 1 on the bottom. The quarterback rolls to the right, throws over the wide receiver. There is a penalty on the field. It looks like that's number 99, Nelson. Once again, he is causing chaos. No pun intended. Exactly, Mark. He is just absolutely wreaking havoc in the backfield right now. You can't block him at the current moment. So that's exactly what the Chaos defensive line wants to do in this situation. They want to put the Cowboys in a bad spot and make them move the ball and earn this touchdown, and they're really going to have to earn it, as now they started 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And again, they are just moving further and further back. So they're going to spot the ball at the 30-yard line. There's going to be a timeout for the Cowboys. They're going to have to talk about this. And as we go through this timeout, let's talk a little bit about one of our sponsors. The flags are by Toker Flags. If you go and take a look on the internet and go to tokerflags.com, and if you end up buying one of their authentic flags that are game used, you actually are giving some of the proceeds to the Chaos team. So definitely go take a look at the tokerflags.com website, as you will be, helping out the Chaos, as a portion of those proceeds does go to the team, helps out with anything that they would need, uniforms, travel expenses, just really helps the guys really feel like they're involved with everything. So definitely take a look out there at Toker Flags. And we're really interested to see this next play. As the Cowboys call that timeout, you have to wonder what they're thinking. All they've done on 2 plays basically is move the ball back further and further and further away from the goal line. And now they're looking at a goal-to-go situation from the 30-yard line. That's not ideal for any team except for the Chaos, as that's exactly what they want. They wanted to push the Cowboys back, and they've done a really good job of doing that.
Somebody make an announcement for me to get a red Jeep Cherokee moved from by our garage. We got people coming in for the concession stand bringing food in, but we can't get them.
Sure.
Wait, say it again.
So we got some issues here with some parking, unfortunately, but we'll get that all squared away.
Cherokee, please come to the front gate.
It looks like
Red Jeep Cherokee, please come to the front gate. I'm trying to do it. I don't know how to do it, damn it.
so. The referees want 7:45 on the clock. Mark's trying to get that going for us, so he'll get that in 1 second. So there's going to be 7:45 left here in the second quarter of the game. 0-0 game. So it looks like the Ducks are going to come out in a trip set on the bottom of your screen. On the top, you're going to have 1 solo wide receiver, quarterback in the shotgun, running back to the left side of him. So we're just waiting here, but again, the Chaos are very, very interested in stopping them, and that's exactly what they needed to do. They stepped up, as you often see great defensive teams do, step up in goal line situations. So they've really taken full advantage of these penalties. On top of that, the Cowboys are kicking themselves in the foot as they had a great opportunity to score, but now with penalties and one negative yardage play, they've been pushed back 20 yards. So the Chaos are really, really doing a good job here of limiting them, of getting to it. So we've got the clock set. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that. And it looks like we're going to get play back underway right here just in a few moments, as it looks like they are going to keep up with that formation. So the Cowboys are going to be trips on the near side with a solo wide receiver on the top. Running backs to the left of the quarterback in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side. He just throws it. Wow, that's going to be a short throw. Well done again. The DB turned around just at the right moment so that they could not call a flag. So if a DB doesn't turn around, you're actually going to get that flag called on you every single time. So right there, does a really good job of turning around right at the last moment, making a play on the ball, doesn't give the referees an opportunity to call a pass interference. Great play right there by number 15. That's going to bring up a 4th and goal again from the 30-yard line. The quarterback for the Cowboys was talking to his coaching staff. He's got the play, so he's coming back to huddle. He's going to tell the guys what to run. They've got a big task in front of them, as they either score a touchdown or they're going to give the ball back to the Chaos.
4th and a mile.
As Mark said, 4th and a mile, which is exactly what it is. So they've got 2 wides on each side. They're going to have a quarterback in the shotgun with a running back to the left of them. Again, there's the snap. There's some movement. He's moving up, throws over the middle. They're going to stop him. They're going to get a good chunk back. However, like I said, either touchdown or turnover on downs, and there's the turnover on downs. So great job by the Chaos defense to stop that. They were put in a very, very bad position there with a 1st and goal from the 10. Ended up being able to efficiently move them back. As you can see, that was the 3rd down play. Again, great job there by the corner, number 15, of breaking up that pass attempt. So the Chaos are going to cause a turnover on downs. Let's take a look here. This would be the 4th down play, as the wide receiver was open, caught the ball. But again, in this situation, all the Chaos are trying to do is not let one of the Cowboys get into the end zone. So the defense did a really good job of knowing the situation and causing the turnover on downs. So they're going to start this drive, what looks to be on the 8-yard line. So 2 wide receivers on each side, a running back to the left of Suchuk. There's the shotgun snap. He's looking to the right, makes his throw. He's got his man, Brockman. He's moving up to the sideline. What a great, oh, wow, there should be a penalty. He tackled him late as he was already out of bounds. There's some jawing over there on the sideline by Brockman. So take a look. Suchuk, he is looking only on the right side, so he had made a quick read, saw that his wide receiver was open, and again, Brockman did a really good job there of catching the ball and turning upfield to get some extra yardage. So well done there, good connection there. Quarterback to wide receiver to get the chains moving. It's going to bring up a 1st down and 10 from the 24-yard line. So again, 2 wide receivers on each side, a running back to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be Johnson Blaylock. He's going to be stuffed once again.
Loss of 1.
He's going to lose about, it looks like they're going to spot him. He's going to lose 2 yards there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Unfortunately, on that play, the offensive line just couldn't get quite enough push to open up any holes for Johnson to run through. So a loss of yardage there on the 1st down play, as that'll bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Chaos from the 22-yard line. Looks like they have a late substitution here. That'd be number 55, who I also don't have on my roster. I'm sorry?
Jamel Dudley.
Jamel Dudley. Oh, Jamel plays both ways, actually. So he also plays on the defensive line. So, again, 2 wide receivers on each side. Running back on the left, there's going to be a stop and play there. So it's going to be a false start on the offense.
False start. Chaos.
So that's going to push the Chaos back 5 yards. It's going to make this first down a little bit harder. They're having some personnel changes here. It looks like Jamel Dudley's coming off after that play. It looks like they're also taking off a few other guys as they're trying to find the right matchups here on the offensive line to move that Cowboys defensive line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 17 for the Chaos. So we've got 2 wide receivers again on each side. You have Johnson Blaylark to the left as he just moved. He was on the right side of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side, to the left. He's got a man. Oh, he just missed that. Former couldn't quite hold on to it. Unfortunately, as a wide receiver, if you get your hands on the ball, you got to squeeze that and bring it in. Would have gotten a big chunk of yardage back. Unfortunately, they did not get that. And let's take a look on the replay. He's going to run a quick slant on the inside, and there it is. Gets right in front of the linebacker. He's got a hole right there. He just couldn't quite get that ball into his belly to catch it. So unfortunately, that's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 for the Chaos on the 16-yard line. So they're going to come out, looks like trips to the top of your screen. They're going to have a single wideout, number 5, Donnell Salas to the near side. Johnson Blaylark is on the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. Ooh, there should be a flag, and there it is. They're going to have a free play, so he's going to throw it down deep. Oh, just missed off the fingertips of Salas. That's a smart play right there by Suchuk. He knew that he had drawn one of the Cowboy defensive linemen offsides, so with that free play there, he knew that if they got positive yardage, they were going to go for it. So wonderful quarterbacking right there. That's the smart play. That's exactly what you're taught as a quarterback. Take that shot because it's a free play for you. So they're going to move the ball up 5 yards, which is great for the Chaos. So a little bit more manageable 3rd down. It's 3rd and 12. It's going to be from the 22-yard line. Let's see what formation they're going to come out in. See if they're going to isolate Salas again. Nope, it looks like they're going to isolate Brockman. So he's going to be on the top of your screen. They're going to have trips on the near side. You have Johnson Blaylark to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. They have a linebacker for the Cowboys sneaking up on the right side of the line. He's going to come in. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw it. No, Suchuk, unfortunately, got some big-time pressure there by the defensive line. You had to know that they were coming as they faked it right before the play started. They made an adjustment, but unfortunately, one of the defensive ends got up the field, which caused Suchuk to go up in front in the pocket and unable to make a good throw there. So unfortunately for the Chaos, they did not complete that 3rd and long. So it looks like they're coming out to punt. Michael Kozlowski is back out there for his 2nd punt of the game. Again, they're having a few issues with personnel on the special teams. Looks like the referees are huddling up right by the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They're kind of talking about something. I don't see any flags out on the field, so I'm kind of curious as to what's going on. Looks like some of the Cowboy players are pointing at the Chaos side. So we'll wait a second and find out what's going on here. But at the current moment, it is a 4th and 12 from the 16-yard line. So after the referees are mulling around, we'll tell you exactly what's going on. But I'm confused myself. I don't see a flag out there on the field. Yeah, they're not really they're still just kind of mulling around. They haven't signaled anything. A couple of the referees have dispersed. So that was kind of odd there. You don't see that very often, where they all kind of convene and then nothing happens. So everything's going to hold up here for the Chaos. It's going to be a 4th and 12 from the 16. They're going to be in punt formation. The punt returner is going to be on the 33-yard line, getting ready for the punt from Kozlowski. Still looks like they're having some issues. I'm not sure what's going on. Not one clue. Mark, did you happen to get an idea of what's going on?
I have no clue.
Okay, so we're not quite sure what's going on in the field. There has been a short delay here of a few minutes. Well, the referees just whistled play back in. So here we go with the punt on the 4th and 12. And there it is off. It's a good one. It's a spiral. It's going to be fielded right at the 31-yard line. He's going to dance a little bit, moves up to the 40, hits the outside corner, going to be runs out right at the 50-yard line. It does look like there's a flag on the play. So let's see what that flag was. That is in the vicinity of a hold. So let's see what the referees tell us that penalty was as they're mulling around. Let's hope that this doesn't take as long as their last chit-chat. Again, they're talking. One of the Cowboys players has his hands up, so it looks like this one is going to be on the Cowboys as their offensive huddle is moving back. So this one's probably going to go against the Cowboys. Let's wait for the official announcement of that penalty. So it's going to be a block in the back on the Cowboys. So it's going to push them back 10 yards. So that's good for the Chaos, as the Cowboys would have had it either on the 50 or in the Chaos territory. So that's going to put them back into Cowboy territory to start their third drive of the game with only 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. So as they move the ball back, you can take a look at some of our great sponsors, Knockerball Chicago, Party Guard, of course, the Lisle Area Chamber of Commerce. They do a great job with the Chaos, especially when they have most of their home games at Benedictine University. So they do a really good job helping out the Chaos, as do both sides. So here we go with this play. Under center, they're going to be a handoff. There's some great penetration right there by number 49, Nick White, to push the running back out to make him go out further and not give him a chance to turn upfield. So it looks like he's going to be right. He lost a yard. So really good job there by Nick White. He got in there, caused some havoc. The D-line has been playing great tonight for the Chaos. They knew they really needed to come and make a big showing, and they have. So they've done a really good job of disrupting a lot of the Cowboys' plays. You know, you have to give it off to them because there's a possibility that they could be making those snaps terrible. So there's the 2-minute warning. Again, the score is 0-0 as the Chaos, who are in white with black pants and red.
You could have spent your Saturday doing yard work, or cleaning the garage, or vegging out in front of the TV. But instead, you're covered in mud, jumping over fire, rocketing down a water slide with your friends, and just plain having fun. The chores can wait. Today, you're a rugged maniac.
Get out and do that, go ahead. So there's a handoff to the left side. Again, defensive line's doing a really good job. I'm not sure why they didn't call a hold there, but they ended up forcing him out. That was number 51. He's going to end up pushing him out of bounds. Brad Nash is going to push the running back out of bounds. They're going to get about 4 yards there on that run. So, again, the defensive line is making plays. That's exactly what you want to see out of them. Gives the linebackers a chance to clean up after the plays, or they'll make the plays themselves. So, again, the defensive line for the Chaos has played very, very well as a unit here in the first half. So they're going to change some personnel here. The Chaos are. They're having some issues as to who should come in and who isn't, but oh, there we go. Again, another switch here. Oh, maybe not. The Cowboys are huddling, however, without their quarterback, as the quarterback was talking to one of the coaches to get that play in, as it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 38-yard line. Oh, looks like the Cowboys are going to call their second timeout of the half at 1:47 seconds left in this first half. The score is 0-0 as it has been a defensive struggle for So Mark will be eating popcorn and watching us as we try there work up fitness. It looks like the timeout is just getting ready to come back into play. The Cowboys have talked about what they want to do. My guess is that they've called 2 plays with it being 3rd down. They kind of want to keep that last timeout in the bank so that if they get this first down here, they still have it with 1:49 seconds left to go here in this first half with the score tied 0-0. So they're going to come out in a unique formation. He's going to be under center. He's got 2 fullbacks with a running back, 1 wide receiver on the left side. There's the handoff to the running back. He's going to cut out to the outside. He's going to go up the 45 to the 50. He's got a lot of room, made some move. That's going to be number 2 pushing him out, Mike Valenti. But it looks like, I believe is there a flag on the play? They're calling out for something. It looks like all the players are coming back. So good run there by the Cowboy running back as they stacked up the backfield, got a couple extra blockers with the fullbacks, which freed him up to hit the sideline and go up for a big gainer. However, it is going to be nullified, is what it looks like. Illegal motion on the Cowboys, so that's going to come back. So that's, again, those penalties are really, really hurting the Cowboys and definitely helping the Chaos, which is exactly what we want to see. So that's going to push them back. So it's going to make this 3rd down even harder for them. So it's going to pull up a 3rd and 12 from the 28-yard line. So you have to wonder what they're going to call. They've got a little over 1.5 minutes left here in the first half in a stalemate game, 0-0. Both offenses have been struggling. We
could use a real good defensive play right about now.
Yeah,
an interception.
we sure could. A pick 6 or a fumble would definitely change the momentum of this game. Mark, you're definitely right. So we'd love to see something like that happen here on this 3rd down and 12. So, again, the Cowboys are going to come out with 2 fullbacks in the backfield, a running back all the way back there. One of the fullbacks has moved up. The quarterback's under center with a wide receiver on the top. There's going to be a fake. It looks like they're going to throw. He's got some pressure. He's going to throw it up. No good. That's going to be incomplete.
4th down, Cowboys.
Very, very good job there by the defender to not give him a chance to catch the ball. So let's take a look here on the replay. Again, the defensive line causing havoc, making him come up. That was Carl Young from his outside linebacker position, making the Cowboys quarterback move around in the pocket. Wasn't able to set his feet, had to make a bad throw. And that's going to bring up 4th and 12. And it looks like the Cowboys are going to punt the ball back to the Chaos. So the Chaos are going to have some time to work with the ball here at the end of the first half. They have all 3 of their timeouts, and they're going to get the ball back with about 1 minute and 15 seconds left. So they're definitely going to have some time. Let's see. It looks like that is number 6. James Former going to return the punt. So we'd love to see Former break off a big run here, as he's definitely capable of it. We have seen him take special teams play to the house. It was a kickoff a couple weeks ago. So there's a punt. It's going to be high. It's going to be a short punt. Bounce at the 40. It's going to take a Cowboy roll. It's going to be picked up right at the 34-yard line. So they're going to get the ball. The Chaos are going to have the ball with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the first half. All 3 of their timeouts. So they have a solid opportunity to put up some points here, go into halftime with the lead. So let's see what they end up doing, how they try to manage this with just a few ticks on the clock left. 78 seconds left here in the first half for the Chaos. So they are huddling up right now. And they're going to come out again, and they're pretty much their base formation here. 2 wide receivers on each side. Looks like they have C.J. Young in the backfield with Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a low snap. Suchuk looks to the right side. He's going to throw it over to Brockman. He's going to catch the ball. Wow, what an effort. He's still chugging along past the 50. He's going to get into Cowboy territory. What a huge play. What a huge play by number 88, 89, Matt Brockman. Wow, that is one heck of an effort. He caught the ball about 8 yards, and he just dragged a bunch of Cowboy defenders with him to push the ball through to the 40. That would be the 47-yard line. What an effort. I mean, if you take a look here on the replay, he caught it, and he was about 6 yards behind the first down marker. He just put his head down, kept churning his feet, and just kept working along the sideline, never giving up. And that's what you're taught as a young football player. You always want to keep your feet moving. As soon as you stop moving with your feet, most likely you will go down. So really, really good job there to move the ball, get about 16 yards on that first play from this drive. So they did a really good job there. So they ended up calling a timeout. They're going to have 64 seconds, so 1:04 left in the first half. They're huddling up, trying to get the right play. You have to think that they're probably going to throw the ball, as they've had some good chances here to throw it. So again, they're going to come out here. Looks like they're going to have 2 wides again. So they're going to have pretty much their base formation. They have 2 wides on each side. Running back would be C.J. Young to the left of quarterback Michael Suchuk in the shotgun. And there's the snap. He's a good one. He's got a clean pocket. Throws a little bit too high there by James Former. He's got to get that ball lower. Former isn't the tallest wide receiver, but he is very electric. You want to get the ball into his hands. As you can see, Suchuk, I think what happened, he didn't quite set his feet. His feet were very quiet when he made that throw. He's got to be angling his feet every time he's looking at a wide receiver target to make sure that he gets all of that under him. That's probably why the ball sailed on him there, which is going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Again, from the 47-yard line of the Cowboys. 2 wide receivers once again on each side. That is C.J. Young to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's got a clean pocket once again. Throws to the right. Oh, picked off by number 17. He's going up the left sideline. He's going to get pushed out right about the 20-yard line. So unfortunate right there. Suchuk threw an interception, which could prove costly for the Chaos. As you can see right there, he threw into a small window. There were 3 Cowboy defenders right there, and unfortunately it was intercepted by number 17, pushed out right there by Suchuk at the 21-yard line. So that's going to be a change of possession. That's our first turnover of the game. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line with 52 seconds left. in the first half. So that's a really unfortunate turn of events there for the Chaos, as they really did a good job on that first play of moving the ball and then got a little greedy there with a throw, and it resulted in a turnover. So they're actually going to spot the ball at the 20-yard line. So it's going to be in the red zone for this possession for the Cowboys. They're going to come out in 2 wides on each side. So in the shotgun, quarterback is back there with a running back to the left side of him. There's the snap. Ooh, it looks like they're going to call an offsides. So there's a free play. They just threw it up, number 49. That would be Nick White, jumped off sides. So that's going to give 5 extra yards there to the Cowboys. Going to put them first and 15. First and 5 on the 15. So let's get the official call. And there it is. There's the offsides. So unfortunately for the Chaos, a couple of bad plays here back to back. They've got to square things up here mentally, I think. Physically, they're fine. But mentally, those turnovers always hurt, always with the change of possessions. It's a big momentum swing. So the Chaos are going to have to settle in here, play sound football, and not let the Cowboys score here at the end of the first half. So the quarterback for the Cowboys now has the play. He's coming to tell them in the huddle. They're breaking the huddle. Let's see what formation they come out in. They've run a few different formations here in the game today. So it looks like 2 wide receivers out. Oh, the quarterback is under center right now. It looks like he's getting ready to take that snap with 1 back in the backfield. There's the snap. Oh, he ran a draw just to sneak straight up. Did not fool the Chaos defense. Well done there by that interior defensive line. It looks like that was Carl Young who read that play like a book and didn't allow the Cowboys quarterback to fool the Chaos defenders by going under center with that play. So again, they're trying to do a little bit of trickeration, are the Cowboys, to confuse the Chaos defense, but there definitely did not work. The Chaos defenders did a really good job there of reading the play and making a play on it. So they're going to, Cowboys, I do believe, have called their final timeout with 45 seconds left in the first half. So it's going to be a 2nd and 4 on the 14-yard line is what it looks like they've spotted it. So that's some good teammate right there. That would be running back C.J. Young bringing out a little Gatorade bottle to some of his defensive teammates. So you got to love that. Your offense has your back. They want you to get this stop here. So you got to love that. That's some great teamwork right there. Both sides of the ball on the same page. So the Cowboys are still mulling over what plays that they're going to call with it being 2nd and down. No timeouts left for them and 45 seconds. You have to believe that the coach has given them a few plays to run if they don't score this touchdown. And he's coming back. I'm not sure what's going on. They've got some confusion with their alignment here. So personnel-wise, the Cowboys are trying to figure out what's going on. You have to wonder why the referees gave them that extra little time out of the timeout to do that, as they should have been ready to come out of the timeout. So they're going to have trips to the top of your screen. They're going to have a single wide out down here at the bottom in the shotgun with a running back to the left. There's the snap. He's going to roll to the left. He's looking, throws. He's got a man. It's going to be close. He's going to be right there at the goal line. Let's see if they make a signal. Oh, they're running up to the line. They don't have much time left. There's 30 seconds left. No timeouts. Watch the quarterback sneak. They're going to have to watch this sneak. Oh, whoa. Get on the ball. He took a knee. Oh, maybe he spiked it then. He must have spiked it. That looked a little weird there. So this is the play right before. So you can see the quarterback rolls to the left. He's got his man. Now the Chaos defenders are nowhere in sight. They did a good job of coming back over and preventing the wide receiver from scoring a touchdown. So they spike the ball here. It's going to be second and goal, what looks to be on the 1 to 2 yard line. So as you can see, look, let's see what the quarterback does. It looks like he potentially took a knee as he threw the ball down. That was very, very awkward there by the quarterback. That's why I was wondering, because it looked like he took a knee, which means the clock should have run, but the referees called a dead ball, so they're going to give him the throw. So they're going to come out in that weird power set. Wow, great job by the Chaos defenders, once again, of plugging up the hole and not letting anything go. What a great job there by the defense. So they're going to have to hurry because they don't have much time. With no timeouts, he's going to, again, there's a penalty there. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
I'm not sure what happened as the Cowboys tried to rush to the line to spike the ball. They've got some guys pointed on each. They're each pointing on each side. The Chaos are pointing to the Cowboys. The Cowboys are pointing at the Chaos. So let's see what the referees end up calling. There's a lot of coaches out in the field. If it's a penalty on the Cowboys, I believe that's a runoff of time, and they might call the half. And it looks like some of the Chaos members are coming off of the field. The majority of the Chaos team is in that end zone. So I'm not sure. They're talking with one of the Cowboys coaches. The referees are. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Looks like there's some mulling going on down there. Looks like number 55, Jamel Dudley's being held back by some of his teammates. They might be jawing a little bit down there on the field, as this game is emotional with a 0-0 game. Very, very physical out there today, but this is the physicalness that we like to see. Unlike a few weeks ago when it kind of got a little out of hand, the physical football today has been very, very sound and solid. So it looks like both coaches are on the field. The players have kind of started to come off. This might be the end of the half. We're still waiting for the referees to tell us exactly what's going on, as one of them has walked away from the huddle. So we're still waiting for an official announcement. I haven't seen anything, unfortunately. As you can see, some of the players there are getting hyped up on the Chaos side. That'll be number 49, Nick White, and number 90, Chevy Jenkins, two of the defensive linemen that have controlled this game for the Chaos. So it looks like that might be the end of the half, as some of the Cowboys players are sitting down in that end zone, in the far right end zone. We're still waiting for an official announcement by the referees. And there's the horn for the half, but I still haven't seen anything official. Let's wait 1 second before we go off to half. I still haven't seen anything official. We do have Charles down on the sideline, but with all that confusion, it seems like some of the players have kind of gotten away from him. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Charles, if you can get over there, go ahead and grab somebody. We'd love to talk to one of the coaches, as that was a great first half there. So it looks like that's going to be the half. I'm not sure if Charles is going to be able to get to anybody. But a great first half there for some smash mouth football. So it looks like we're going to go to half here at Evergreen Park Community High School. The Chicago Chaos and the Illinois Cowboys are deadlocked 0-0 here on SportsTownChicago.com.
I want to have a job in something I love. I want to have fun and meet new people. I want to be social. The Illinois Media School has so many cool things they offer for me and their students. With the amount of stuff you learn, there's no way you won't succeed. You'll learn how to do a voiceover, how to use camera equipment. I mean actual hands-on. You can even host your own radio or TV show. All of our instructors actually work in the industry too. So go to beonair.com and start your future in broadcasting today. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
Quiero tener un trabajo en algo que me encante. Quiero divertirme y a la vez conocer muchas personas. El Illinois Media School tiene muchas cosas increíbles que ofrecer, no solo para mí, sino para todos sus estudiantes. Y con todas las cosas que aprendes, no hay manera de no ser exitoso. Aprenderás no solo a hacer segmentos de audio al aire y usar el equipo de cámara, incluso puedes tener tu propio show de radio o televisión. Y los instructores trabajan en la industria. Así que visita beonair.com y empieza tu carrera en broadcasting ya.
Here at the Illinois Media School, we know you love sports. That's why we teamed up with the South Bend Cubs for our new Sports Emphasis program. You'll get to analyze games, do play-by-play, shoot, edit, and produce for the Cubs of the future, your South Bend Cubs. But you're going to have to hurry because there's only 6 openings left. For more information, go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700. The Illinois Media School and the South Bend Cubs are a guaranteed W.
The Illinois Media School and the Chicago Cubs Single-A affiliate in South Bend, Indiana are teaming up. Be a part of all the action with the Illinois Media School's new Sports Broadcasting Emphasis program. You'll experience what it's really like in the broadcasting world by analyzing games.
Swinging a long drive to left field. Pickens on his horse, still on his horse. He looks up. Adios!
Play-by-play, producing, shooting, and editing games for the Cubs of the future, your South Bend Cubs. You'll be doing everything but handing out the peanuts.
Peanuts! Got your peanuts here!
The best part is you'll be covering up to 70 games this season and the opportunity to do play-by-play for the whole 9 innings. So start your career with a home run and join the Illinois Media School. For more information, go to beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Media School and the Cubs. Now that's a winning combination.
Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
In a multi-sport race, it's all about time. If your shoes cost you time, they can cost you the race. Now there's a new transition shoe by Pierce Footwear, the first laceless, tongueless running shoe built specifically for multi-sport athletes and designed for comfort, performance, and saving time. Join the footwear revolution. Learn more about Pierce Footwear today.
Welcome back, football fans. We've got Charles down there on the field. Charles?
On the other side, you're getting into the heads of the Cowboys and all.
I think that things are about to pick up. I think we are a second half team, and once we get in the motion of everything, once we gain some momentum, we are a good offensive team. Thank goodness we have a strong defense because they're putting together a hell of a game for us. So thanks to them, and I think we're going to have a strong second half.
Let me ask you this, though. I know you guys had successful passing on the first drive of the game, though, when you opened up in the first half. Can we see the running game opened up, though? Do you think that could help for strategy in the second half?
Most definitely. That's one thing that we were talking about during the half. We do need to pick up on that end. We were strategizing, and we think we have a good plan to move forward.
And one last thing, though. Before we head on the field, what do you guys need to do, mistake-wise, to limit on as an offensive unit?
I think we just need to put our heads down, and we need to get the job done. Do what we've been doing in practice, and we'll be all right. It's just the mental lapses that we've had so far. We'll be good, though. All
right, Mike Suchek with Charles Prajovicki of SportsTown Chicago. Now back to Mike Chen for this contest.
Thank you, Charles. We really appreciate it. Really great information down there. Got a chance to talk with the quarterback there, Michael Suchek, about the adjustments that they have made in the halftime I would say locker room, but they didn't go to the locker room. They kind of hung out on the field here in one of the end zones and went over what the second half should look like. And they're getting ready. Looks like the Cowboys are out. They're going to get the ball here in the second half to begin it. They are wearing gray pants, are the Cowboys, with navy blue tops. Left shoulder is gray, with what looks to be gray helmets, and the Chaos are in black pants. They've got red socks, red piping on their pants. They're white jerseys with the red numbers on it, and black helmets. So it looks like everybody's coming out, getting ready to start this second half. We had a nail-biter in the first half. Not a lot of offensive opportunities for either team. I would say that the Cowboys probably had the best opportunity with a 1st and 10 from the 1st and goal, from the 10-yard line after a turnover. However, that got pushed back, and then right at the end of the first half, which Charles reported, they just had an issue with the clock. The referees thought that the clock had expired when it was stopped, so that's why they had all that confusion there at the end of the quarter. So again, the Cowboys have had 2 solid opportunities to score. However, that Chaos defense, again, that defensive line making plays when they need to, did enough to keep them out of the end zone, which in turn has the game, again, knotted at 0-0 here at the beginning of the second half here at Evergreen Park Community High School. They're about to get the second half underway. We're really interested to see offensively, as both teams haven't really done anything. Interested to see what the adjustments have been made on both sides, as we got a chance to speak with the quarterback. Michael Suchuk gave us a little insight on what the Chaos are planning on doing here in the second half. So Kozlowski is back. He's taking a look on each side, getting ready to kick the ball off. And here we go. Low line drive kick, hop fielded by the up man at the 25-yard line. He's going to the 40, 45, 50. They're going to start the ball. The Cowboys are on the Chaos side of the field. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 48-yard line. So a bad kick results in a good return by the Cowboys, as that low line drive by Kozlowski, as you can see here on the replay, got fielded by that up man right at the 25-yard line. And because the Chaos didn't have enough time to get under with that low kick, they had a chance to make a return, which they did. The Cowboys are going to start the ball on the Chaos side of the field, which is unfortunate for the Chaos defense, as they really would have liked to pin them a little bit further deeper and have the Cowboys really have to work to get the first points of the board on the board of this game here this evening. So they're going to be in a pistol formation, 2 wide receivers on each side. There's a handoff to the running back up to the left. He's going to get nowhere. Once again, the defensive line for the Chaos is wreaking havoc. That was going to be number 58, who I don't have on my roster. Mark, do you know 58? Okay, unfortunately, like we said before, we have some rotating guys here for the Chaos, so sometimes we don't get a full roster, but we work with what we got. However, 58 did a really, really good job there of disrupting the play, causing a tackle for loss. So it's a loss of 2 on that running play by the the Cowboys, to bring up 2nd and 12. So they're going to have 2 wide receivers on each side. Again, in the pistol. There's a snap. It's a bad snap. It's going to be over the quarterback's head. He's just going to jump on the ball. That's going to be a huge loss. Like I said earlier in the first half, that's going to come back at some point in time to haunt the Cowboys, and it really hurts them here when they have great field position to start the first drive of the second half. They're going to lose about 20 yards there. So look at that bad snap again. The quarterback there for the Cowboys does a really smart job of, instead of trying to pick it up and get some yardage back, just jumping on it and saying, hey, we've made a bad play. Let's not make things worse. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and really, really long once again for the Cowboys, as they've been put in this position again for the second time this game, where they're going to have a 3rd and over 30. So the ball's going to be spotted at the 31-yard line. Down to go is the 38-yard line. So they've got a really tough task here to get this first down. So let's see. There's the snap. Quarterback's looking to the left side. He's making his throw. He's got a running wide receiver of the middle. He's going to hit the 50. He's still fighting for extra yardage. He's going to be tackled there by Carl Young and what looks like Christian Grantham there. So they're going to pick up a big chunk of yardage there. It's going to make this 4th down a little bit more manageable for them. They almost got back to the line of the original line of scrimmage. So it looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 50. But there are 2 referees right about the 25-yard line are talking and pointing. It looks like they might call a penalty on the Chaos. We're not quite sure. They're convening.
Flag on the field.
It was going to be an offsides on the Chaos. My guess is that there it is. The Cowboys are going to decline that one, as they got more than 5 yards on that 3rd down play. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 12 from the 50-yard line. So again, they're going to be in a position here to cause a turnover on downs, are the Chaos. The center's going to have to, for the Cowboys, is going to have to settle down here and make some better snaps. They've had a few iffy snaps in the first half, and again, right at the beginning here of the second half, it's come to haunt them. with that huge, costly mistake there on second down. So here we go. They got trips to the top of your screen. They got a single wide receiver down. They're playing press coverage right there. No, he's going to back off. There's the snap, rolling to the left side, looking to the left, throwing that way. It's going to be knocked down right there by number 11, Christian Grantham, with a pass breakup. That's going to get a turnover on downs, and the Chaos are going to get the ball to start their first drive of the second half on the 50-yard line. So take a look. The defensive line, again, moves the quarterback to the right side so he doesn't have a chance to really set his feet, and Grantham read that play very, very well, got in front of the defender, was able to knock the ball down to cause a turnover on downs, which is going to give the Chaos the ball right at the 50-yard line to start their first drive of the second half. So let's see the adjustments that the Chaos have made. So they're going to come out in their base formation, 2 wide receivers on each side. It looks like Jarrell Johnson is going to move from one side to the other. So he's gone on the left side of Suchuk, who's in the shotgun. There's a weird play right there. Unfortunately, they had number 7 in motion, and he kind of disrupted the play there. Actually, that was number 6, James Former, as he kind of disrupted his own teammates' rhythm. Probably not the best way to start your first drive of the second half, but nevertheless, they only lost what looks to be 1 yard, so it's going to be spotted on the 49-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Chaos. They're huddling up right now, and they're breaking the huddle. Let's see what kind of formation they come out in. It looks like they're going to have trips to the top of your screen. They're going to have number 5, Donnell Salas, on isolated down on the bottom of your screen. They have a running back to the left. So it's going to be Jarrell Johnson and Suchuk in the shotgun. He's taking a look, pumps. He's got a man, overthrows everybody. He was looking for Brockman,
3rd and 11.
but he couldn't connect as Suchuk threw over Brockman's head, over everyone's head, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. As you can see here, no chance for anybody to get that ball on either side. So not the worst thing that could have happened there. It is going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Chaos. So let's see what they're going to end up doing here. You'd have to think if they get a sizable chunk of yardage or even 4 or 5 yards, they're probably going to go for it on 4th down, as they have been doing recently. So 2 wide receivers on each side. Johnson Blaylark on the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to his left. He's throwing over the middle. He had a receiver thrown behind Brockman. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Brockman's over there holding his I'm not sure what's going on. He's limping a little bit. That's not a good sign. See if we can pick up what happened there on the replay. You know, he might have just gotten one of his fingers tangled up in there, bent it back a little bit with that throw as he reached back behind him. That was a tough one, and as you can see there, he's holding on, but he's a little bit slow to get back to the huddle. So it looks like they're going to punt the ball. They're having, again, issues with their special teams, so they've got everybody out there. It looks like they might still be missing one, as they only have 1 gunner on the bottom of the field here. They might be in a punt block stop formation. There's the snap, and there's the kick. It's a good one there by Kozlowski. That's going to bring the that's unfortunate for the Chaos, as it's going to bound into the end zone. That's probably one of his better punts there, but unfortunately took a bad hop for the Chaos, so they are going to get the ball. The Cowboys are going to get the ball at the 20-yard line for their second possession of the second half, with 8:19 left to go here in the third. So with that change of possession, this is the second time that the defense for the Chaos is going to come out here in the second half. We're looking for that defensive line to continue what they've been doing all game long, which is wreaking havoc. And that's exactly what you want to see out of your defensive line, and not giving a chance for the other team's offense to get in any sort of rhythm. So they've done a really good job of disrupting a lot of plays that the Cowboys have been running. So they're going to have trips on the top, a single wide receiver on the down below. There's the shotgun snap. He's looking deep. He's throwing deep down the right side. That's going to be intercepted. Intercepted. Christian Grantham taking it up the 50 to the 45 to the middle of the field. He's coming all the way to the left side. He's hit the 40, 35, 30. He's cutting up the middle. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the 18-yard line. Christian Grantham with a huge play for the Chaos. That's exactly what they were looking for here in the second half. The defense was unable to cause any turnovers in the first, and on the second possession for the Cowboys, they've got their first turnover of the game. That's number 11, Christian Grantham. That is a big momentum changer. Take a look here as he's running back after the interception. He's looking for blockers. He's coming up the field, sees some great blocking by his defensive teammates, cuts the ball up, and he's going to get pushed out right at about the 19-yard line. So that's a huge play there by the Chaos defense. Christian Grantham getting the interception, taking it back at least 45 yards, and putting the offense of the Chaos right on the edge of the red zone. Actually, they are going to spot him on the 20, so on the red zone. So 1st and 10 from the 20 after the turnover. We'd love to see the Chaos take a shot at the end zone right here, especially right after a turnover. So they're going to come out in the shotgun, running back to the the right of Suchuk, 2 wide receivers on each side in the shotgun. Ooh, that was a good hard count. So it didn't get quite. He's looking over to the right side. It's thrown short as the defensive line didn't give him enough time to really set his feet once again. So that pass is going to be incomplete. As you can see, the pocket just collapses right there on Suchuk, so he couldn't set his feet and really get enough into that throw. So he's come over to the sideline to the coaches over there speaking with Mike Melody to figure out what play that they're going to run next. And I like this decision. I like that he went over there, that Suchuk went over there to speak with his head coach, because this is a big moment in the game. As both defenses have controlled the game for the majority of time, points anywhere are going to be at a premium tonight. So here they come out of the huddle. Looks like they're going to have 3 wide receivers to the top. So trips to the top. Looks like they're going to have, again, Donnell Salas to the near side of you. Running back to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to look to the left. He's going to run a screen right there to number 4. He's got an opening. He's going to cut back into the 8-yard line. So that's going to be a first down. Well done. So it's a huge play right there. I really like that play. That was number 4. Cody Gallard. Did he change numbers?
Yes, he did.
He did. Okay, so I had him as 32, so I'm going to change that. He is now number 4. So what a great play. I really like that play because the defensive line for the Cowboys has been really getting upfield. So that screen pass right there allowed them to get upfield, which gave Cody Gallard enough space to get 12 yards and put him right on the cusp of scoring a touchdown. So they're going to have 1st and goal from the 8. So they're going to come out, 2 wide receivers again on each side. There's going to be motion. That's number 9 in motion to the top of your screen. So he's going to be up there setting trips to the top. Solo wide receiver Donnell Salas on the bottom with a running back Cody Gallard to the bottom. Oh, now Suchuk get the snap. He's going to run it. He's got an opening. He's going to be in for 6. That's a touchdown for the Chaos. On a broken play. What a great play there by Suchuk. He saw that he had an opening to the left side. Didn't even think about throwing the ball because he wanted the 6 points. Huge turn of events right there for the Chaos. That's exactly what they needed after getting the pick by Christian Grantham. So take a look. As you can see, he got pressured, and he said, you know what, I'm going to take this all by myself up the left side into the end zone for 6 points. Well done there by the offensive line, giving him enough time just to find that little crease to move through the defenders of the Cowboys and pick up the first points of the game for the Chaos. So again, they're going to take a lead on a big-time play right there. So here's where we're going to see Matt Brockman is my guess. They like to run this play, a little corner fade to him, and they are very, very successful on this. So trips to the near side. Brockman is to the top, and there he's looking at him. He's on the inside slant. Oh, there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
So they're gonna get him for pass interference, as the DB was a little bit early to make a play on the ball. And as you see on the replay, see he grabbed him right there on the back hip, didn't give him a chance to get his hands up. So Brockman's gonna get that penalty called on the DB, which is gonna give him another shot here at the 2-point conversion. Only a yard closer, so it's going to be on the 1 yard line is where the ball's going to be spotted. So now the Chaos have a whole heck of a lot of options as to what they want to do. So they're going to come out with the trips to the far side. Again, you're going to have Salas on the near side, solo by himself. Again, Cody Gallard to the right of Suchuk in the shotgun. And there's the snap. Oh, there's going to be a false start. That's going to be a false start on the Cowboys. I'm sorry, the Chaos. Looked like the right guard had flinched a little bit. Unfortunate there as they were on the 1. That's not a penalty that you want to see, because that's going to push them back 5 yards. So they're going to try this next attempt at the 2-point conversion from the 6 yard line. So the Chaos are now breaking the huddle. They're coming out. They're going to come out basically in the same formation. It does look like Salas is on the near side to you, trips to the top of your screen, running back to the right of Suchuk. There's the snap. He's rolling to the right, looking over to the left. He throws. He caught it. Is he in? We're waiting for a signal. He did not get it. It looks like he's going to be just a little bit short.
2-point conversion, no good.
However, the Chaos still get the touchdown to take a 6-0 lead over the Cowboys, and that's a big momentum shift, as we didn't see any points being scored in the first half. For the Chaos to go out there, cause a turnover, and to cash in on the turnover has got to be a huge momentum shift for them. So let's see how the defense responds again after causing that turnover. You'd love to see back-to-back turnovers by the Chaos, so that they can really start to control this game here in the second half with 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So the Chaos once again have a late guy coming out for their special teams. The referees are still mulling around. Not quite sure what they're doing. They've been a little bit slow this evening. Yeah, exactly, Mark. They haven't really paced this game very well, but they are keeping control of it, which we always enjoy. They have called it fair for each sides, and you have to like that too. No questionable calls really here by the referees, so they've done a really good job aside from keeping pace. But looks like they're breaking up, and they're getting ready to kick this ball off. So Kozlowski's going to kick this ball off. Let's hope he can get one a little bit more loft, as the last kickoff that he had was a low-line drive, and the Cowboys were able to take it into Chaos territory. So he is back, getting ready to kick it off, taking a couple extra steps to his right. Now he's ready. He's checked both sides. Everybody's good. And there is the kick. He's got much more air under. This is a great kickoff. He's going to drive him right to the goal line. So he's going to take it up to the 20, 25, up the right side to the 30. He's going to be pushed out right at about the 36-yard line. So that's a solid return by the Cowboys, which is going to bring up their third possession of this half. Let's see where they ended up spotting the ball. Looks like they're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10 from the 35 for the Cowboys. This Chaos defense has really controlled this game. They've done a really good job. When they aren't put in bad positions, looks like the Cowboys are coming off of the field. Their offensive players Again, I'm not sure what's going on over there. I didn't see a flag on the field either. So the referees are doing what they did in the first half. They're keeping pace of the play. I'm just kidding. They're talking a lot. I'm not exactly sure what that conversation was about, as there were no flags on the field. But it does look like, yeah, it looks like they're going to call a penalty on the Chaos. So it looks like they're going to kick the ball off again. Let's see if Kozlowski can replicate that first kick, as that was one of his best of the season right there, as he kicked it right to the goal line. You'd love to see him do that again. It looks like there wasn't offsides on the Chaos, but it does look like the Cowboys are going to waive off that penalty, so they're going to decline it, which is going to give them, no, they tacked it on to the end of the run. So that's going to put them on the 40-yard line to start this drive. I didn't realize that teams had an option for that. But nevertheless, so the penalty goes against the Chaos. It's going to be a 5-yarder offside, so that's going to move the ball up an extra 5 yards to the 40. And that's where the Cowboys are going to start their next drive of the game, with 5:42 left to go here in the third quarter. So it looks like they're going to come out in that power set with one wide receiver at the top of your screen. There's the handoff to the running back. He's going to go up the left side, going to be tackled for about a 4-yard gain by what looks to be Nick Olson, who happened to be the defensive MVP of the league last year. So we haven't called Nick's name too much today, but you definitely know that he is always around the ball. So again, they're going to come out in that power set. They're going to run the ball again, left side. He's going to break past the line to gain. So he's going to move it over into the 48 of the Chaos. So that's going to be a first down for the Cowboys. Got about 7 to 8 yards on that carry. So it's going to move the chains. As you can see, they've made an adjustment here with their offense. They're not coming out in as much shotgun, are the Cowboys. They've actually gone to a power set here with two fullbacks, quarterback under center. They're going to give it to one of the up men to surprises the Chaos, and he's going to run the ball up and get about a 13-yard gain there. So I think they were lulling the Chaos to sleep there with the first two plays, even though they were effective, and then they gave it to the up man, who gained 12 yards there for another first down for the Cowboys. They're going to spot the ball at the 35-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. Let's see if the Cowboys come out again in that formation, as the Chaos are going to have to make a few adjustments. They are. So again, they've got two fullbacks, quarterback under center, one running back, and one wide receiver to the left. They're going to hand it off to the back man. He's got another hole, big hole there. He's going to gain about 8-9 yards. Let's see if they're going to move the chains. Looks like they are going to move the chains here. Oh, no, he's going to be about a half-yard short. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. And they're hurrying up to the line, are the Cowboys. They're under center again in that power formation. Handoff to the left side. He's going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where that spot is. It's going to be close. I'm not sure if he got that first down. It does not look like it from up here. Referees have not signaled anything. Nope, they didn't make it. So that's going to be no gain on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about that's going to be a half a yard, maybe less here for the Cowboys to get the first down. Let's see if that defensive line again for the Chaos can create some movement in the back, push the offensive lineman back behind them, and get a negative play to stop this 3rd down attempt. So again, the Cowboys are coming out in this formation. Two fullbacks, one running back, one wide receiver, quarterback under center. There's a fumble. the quarterback looks like he might have been stopped. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. And there's a penalty. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like Grantham got pushed down after the play, so that might be a personal foul on the Cowboys. And it does look like we have a player down on the field. I'm not sure. It looks like a Cowboy. Oh, actually, no. That is one of the Chaos team members. Someone is down. I can't quite make out his number. Let's see if we can find out what happened here on the replay. As you can see, there's a terrible snap. This center for the Cowboys really has had some issues today. He basically rolled the ball back to the quarterback. Didn't even give him a chance to get it up. And he really couldn't move because of the fact that it was a terrible snap. The Chaos defenders, again, did a very, very good job of stopping the play without getting any positive yardage. So we'll wait a second here to find out what that penalty was. That it looks like that was number 1, who's going to be coming off of the field. Mark, I don't have him on my roster. Do you know who number 1 is?
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, that's Javel Cooks.
Javel Cooks. So that's number 1, Javel Cooks. So I'll throw him on there. So Javel Cooks seems to come off okay on that. It does look like we're waiting on the call for the penalty, which, as we thought, yep, exactly, Mark. That was a personal foul, as there was a push after the play on Grantham. You can't quite see it on your replay. It was a little bit further off to the right. I got a chance to see it. He got pushed down. The referee made the right call there on the personal foul. You don't want to see that. That's not clean football. That's not what anybody wants to see. So that's a great break there for the Chaos, as it was 4th and inches, and now they push them back, so it's going to be 4th and 15. So, again, penalties have hurt the Cowboys, and the Chaos haven't let themselves out of it quite yet, however, on this drive. So the Cowboys do look like they're going to go for it on this 4th down and 15. Again, we're waiting for the officials. Looks like they might punt it. Yeah, it looks like the Cowboys are going to come out in their little weird punt formation where the punter is about half the distance what the normal punter would be back. Are they going to have the 4 gunners? Nope, they're having some personnel issues. And I'm kind of wondering, where's the play clock in this situation, as it probably should have expired. They have switched return men. So now Christian Grantham is back there along with Mike Valenti. Probably because it looks like the Cowboys changed personnel once again and are potentially going for it here on 4th down. Let's see how far their quarterback lines up in the backfield. He's at regular quarterback depth, so they've got 2 wide receivers on each side. They're having, again, some issues there on the line. There's the snap. He's looking to the left. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get eaten up. Again, the defensive line does a great job right there. That's going to be number 57 making the play along with number 99. So good job, Adam Nelson. Once again, he's been all over the place today. Mark, when did Adam start playing for the Chaos?
He's actually been with us since the beginning.
Okay.
He's been with us for all 5 years, and this is his 6th year with the team.
Oh, very nice. Where has he been?
He's been. He was on vacation last week in
Okay.
Vegas. You know, sometimes you gotta take a week off.
Yeah, I gotcha. So Adam wasn't here for some of the games, but he's making a huge impact tonight in this game. So well done again by the Chaos defense. After you score a touchdown, you want to limit any damage done on the defensive end. So they got the turnover on downs. And here we go with the next play. They're going to give a handoff up the middle for no gain. And that would be to C.J. Young. Looks like there's going to be actually a loss of 2 yards there. As you can see, the defensive line for the Cowboys really got into the backfield, did not give C.J. Young any room to advance the ball, so they're going to lose a yard there. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Chaos.
2nd and 11.
So they're going to come out single wide receiver. So Salas is on your near side. They're going to have trips to the top of your screen. Looks to be C.J. Young still back in there with Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. There's a fake handoff. He's looking to the right. Throws it over there to number 6, James Former. He's going to move the ball about 6 yards. I'm surprised that they didn't blow the whistle any earlier. But a solid play there to get a couple of yards and bring up a little bit more manageable 3rd down for themselves. So they're going to get 6 on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 50. So the ball's spotted at midfield.
3rd down and 5.
They've got 40 seconds right there left here in the 3rd quarter. So the Chaos have broken huddle. They're coming to the line of scrimmage. This is a big play for them on 3rd and 5. So there are 2 wide receivers on each side. Running back C.J. Young is to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the left. He's throwing to the right. He's got a man. There he goes up the sideline. He's got a chance. It's going to be in. I thought I thought he was going to move right there through him and get that touchdown. What a great play. That's James Former. He is electric in a bottle. You give him the ball and let him run. And that's going to bring it to the end of the 4th quarter. The Chaos with a huge play right there. As you can see right there, Former catches the ball right at the 39-yard line and turns upfield and puts the Jets on. And look at him just go, eluding the Cowboy tacklers right there. I thought he had him. Brockman holds that flag. That block just for a little bit more, and he's gone, breaks it for the touchdown. Nevertheless, really, really great play there by James Former, and that's going to bring it to the end of the 3rd quarter with the Chicago Chaos up 6-0 on the Illinois Cowboys here on SportsTownChicago.com.
In a multi-sport race, it's all about time. If your shoes cost you time, they can cost you the race. Now there's a new transition shoe by Pierce Footwear, the first laceless, tongueless running shoe built specifically for multi-sport athletes and designed for comfort, performance, and saving time. Join the footwear revolution. Learn more about Pierce Footwear today.
And there it is. There's the play. Unfortunately, Suchuk didn't quite get enough there. Looks like somewhat Suchuk's helmet kind of bounced off of there. So Suchuk coming back to the sideline over here, probably to talk to his coach, Mike Melody, figure out what they're going to run here on this 2nd and goal play. They're spotting it at the 4-yard line. So he's got the play. Suchuk's coming to the huddle. There's some hooting and hollering going on here on the Chaos sideline. Looks like the defense had a little chit-chat, and they've got their game plan for the next series against the Cowboys. Here they come out of the huddle. 2 wide receivers on each side. C.J. Young to the right of the quarterback, Michael Suchuk, in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the left. He throws it back corner fade. There should be a penalty, and there it is. There it is. The DB cut off the receiver's way over there. It looks like that was Donnell Salas that he was trying to get to over there in the corner. But as you can see here on the replay, the DB just put his hands up, and yeah, he turned around, but he pushed Salas off so much that he couldn't give himself a solid chance to catch that ball. So that's always going to be called a penalty. So that's going to give a first down to the Chaos. They're going to move the ball up just a few yards right there to the 1-yard line. And they're getting ready to punch this thing in. So they're not even going to huddle. They're getting right to the line of scrimmage. They have 2 wides on each side. You got C.J. Young to the right of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side. He throws it. He's got Brockman. Touchdown, Brockman. Wow. That's the guy they go to in these situations, and it pays off once again. So the Chaos extend their lead 12-0 over the Illinois Cowboys. A huge, huge possession there for the Chaos. As you can see there, Brockman does a great job of sealing off of his man. He looked like he was just going up for a rebound and did a great job of hauling in that touchdown pass to extend the lead for the Chaos. Look at how he backs up. He turns his shoulder. Wow, what a great catch. And if you can watch him in warm-ups, his catch radius is very, very impressive. He's got...
He reminds me of Alshon Jeffery.
Yeah, he sure does, Mark. He's got... You throw it up in his vicinity, and most of the time, he's going to come down with the ball. So that's exactly what you wanted to see in this situation.
Red zone receiver.
He sure is, Mark. And let's see if they go to the well. They've got 2 wide receivers on the side. He's looking over there. He's throwing. The ball got tipped. Ooh, there's another flag being thrown. That's going to be pass interference once again. Uh-oh. One of the Cowboys is taking his helmet off. That should be another penalty.
Cowboys.
But they're not going to call that one. They're just going to stick with the pass interference. Oh, they're saying it was tipped. So I don't think they're going to call pass interference on this play. So that was an incomplete pass. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can see the ball being tipped. Right there.
Let's hear it, Chaos fans. Let's go.
All right. Well, nevertheless, the Chaos sideline has been just erupted right there. Players are going all over the place. They are jacked up. They know how big of a game this is for both teams, and they've just took a commanding 12-0 lead here in the 4th quarter with 13:24 left to go. And they're going to have to calm some of these emotions. I know that they're excited about what's going on, but they still have a job that they need to finish. They need to finish it out here in the last 13 minutes plus to seal the deal. They still have to play sound, solid football because this Cowboys team, they're good enough to make a comeback. So they want to cut it before they can have a chance to. So the special teams for the Chaos are out there. They're having a chit-chat with one of the coaches, figuring out where they want to kick the ball. Honestly, you kick it deep. If Kozlowski can get the ball back close to the end zone again, I'd say you kick it as far as you can. Try not to give the ball up close to one of the up men, as we've seen the up men have been able to advance the ball and advance the ball fairly well. So let's see what the thinking is by the special teams coach about where they're going to put this ball. So it looks like Kozlowski's having a quick conversation with one of his gunners. Setting the ball down now. They've got two returners each on the 5-yard line, so they're expecting Kozlowski to boom it and try to kick it deep, which I would be too. So he's getting ready to kick it off. He's taking his steps back, his steps over. Looks on left side, they're good. Looks on the right side, they're good. And here we go with the kickoff. It is a low line drive fielded at the 25-yard line by one of the up men. He's going to run to the right side, past the 40, 45, 50, 45-yard line of the Chaos. Again, I don't like that. They haven't had much success with those squib kicks. It does look like a Chaos member is down right at the 42-yard line. So we're going to have a little breakage in play here while we wait. Looks like some of the Chaos members aren't very happy with number 75 for the Cowboys, as he came over and said something to the man down. Let's see if we can spot where the injury happens. I couldn't see it there. But nevertheless, that squib kick really hasn't worked in the Chaos's favor. Right there. Oh, you see that? Right, yeah, right there. That's number 50. He got lit up, and that I'm not sure if that's a legal hit, but there wasn't a flag called on it. Mark, who's number 50?
I think it's Joshua Arrington.
That would be Joshua Arrington, number 50. Or Jared Horace.
58.
Oh, it's 58. So yeah, he's still down. Looks like he's moving his upper torso. It's an unfortunate situation anytime you see a player go down. It's not what you want. A lot of players are gathered right around him on a knee with their helmets off. Well, we will be right back. You're watching Chicago Chaos football. They're leading 12-0 over the Illinois Cowboys here on SportsTownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
In a multi-sport race, it's all about time. If your shoes cost you time, they can cost you the race. Now there's a new transition shoe by Pierce Footwear, the first laceless, tongueless running shoe built specifically for multi-sport athletes and designed for comfort, performance, and saving time. Join the footwear revolution. Learn more about Pierce Footwear today.
could have spent your Saturday doing yard work, or cleaning the garage, or vegging out in front of the TV. But instead, you're covered in mud, jumping over fire, rocketing down a water slide with your friends, and just plain having fun. The chores can wait. Today, you're a rugged maniac.
Kids and teens are always on the run. They don't have time for this. That's why they need Pierce footwear, the first laceless, tongueless performance shoe that's built for running fast, saving time, and looking cool. Forget the laces. Join the footwear revolution. Learn more about Pierce footwear today.
I want to have a job in something I love. I want to have fun and meet new people. I want to be social. The Illinois Media School has so many cool things they offer for me and their students. With the amount of stuff you learn, there's no way you won't succeed. You'll learn how to do a voiceover, how to use camera equipment. I mean actual hands-on. You can even host your own radio or TV show. All of our instructors actually work in the industry too. So go to beonair.com and start your future in broadcasting today. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
Quiero tener un trabajo en algo que me encante. Quiero divertirme y a la vez conocer muchas personas. El Illinois Media School tiene muchas cosas increíbles que ofrecer, no solo para mí, sino para todos sus estudiantes. Y con todas las cosas que aprendes, no hay manera de no ser exitoso. Aprenderás no solo a hacer segmentos de audio al aire y usar el equipo de cámara, incluso puedes tener tu propio show de radio o televisión. Y los instructores trabajan en la industria. Así que visita beonair.com y empieza tu carrera en broadcasting ya.
Here at the Illinois Media School, we know you love sports. That's why we teamed up with the South Bend Cubs for our new sports emphasis program. You'll get to analyze games, do play-by-play, shoot, edit, and produce for the Cubs of the future, your South Bend Cubs. But you're going to have to hurry because there's only 6 openings left. For more information, go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700. The Illinois Media School and the South Bend Cubs are a guaranteed W.
The Illinois Media School and the Chicago Cubs single-A affiliate in South Bend, Indiana are teaming up. Be a part of all the action with the Illinois Media School's new sports broadcasting emphasis program. You'll experience what it's really like in the broadcasting world by analyzing games.
Swinging a long drive to left field. Pickens on his horse, still on his horse. He looks up. Adios!
Play-by-play, producing, shooting, and editing games for the Cubs of the future, your South Bend Cubs. You'll be doing everything but handing out the peanuts.
Peanuts! Got your peanuts here!
The best part is you'll be covering up to 70 games this season and the opportunity to do play-by-play for the whole 9 innings. So start your career with a home run and join the Illinois Media School. For more information, go to beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Media School and the Cubs. Now that's a winning combination.
We got Charles here down on the field to get a report on what's going on. Charles? Unfortunately, it looked like we had some technical difficulties there. We weren't able to get Charles, but when he gets back up here in the booth, we'll find out exactly what happened down there on the field as the next play just happened. The chaos got to stop there. A little somber moment there. Unfortunately, you never want to see anybody get hurt in a game, and we're all kind of in shock as to what's going on. We hope for the best. So we'll find out exactly what happens here shortly. So there's a handoff to the right side going up the field. Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards there on the second down.
Gain of 3 on the play.
So we actually didn't get a chance, Charles, to hear you. So, Charles, could you explain to us what you got down there on the field as we had some mic issues? So what did you find out down there, Charles?
Yeah, sorry if you guys couldn't pick me up. Anyway, I was down there talking to Rick Sizemore, the trainer, and he's actually ruling a concussion as of right now on the play.
Okay.
We all apparently follows like a neck injury. I was hearing a lot from the players on the sideline. Number 50, Josh Harrington. So appears to be he's going to be having a concussion. He's in the ambulance right now, as you can see to our left here. And that's all we got from here.
All right, Charles. We'll really appreciate it. Thank you for getting that coverage down there. And we'll get back to the game here as there was a penalty on the Chaos, which is going to move the ball up for the Cowboys. So first down and 10. There's a little trickeration as a direct snap to one of the running backs. He's going to move the ball up about 12 yards to the 28-yard line of the Chaos. So that's going to give them another first down for the Cowboys.
Cowboys first down.
And they're knocking on the door of the red zone.
Hey, Jay, go back to filming.
Want to keep talking?
Can if you want.
Sure.
Sorry about that right there.
No, it's all right.
All right, so
I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this Chaos team, though. I think they're definitely getting inside the head of the Cowboys throughout this game. So scoreless throughout.
Yes, definitely. So it looks like one of the Chaos members have come across the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be an offsides call on them. It's going to give the Cowboys an extra 5 yards. And this is exactly what the Chaos did not want. After extending the lead 12-0, they're now allowing the Cowboys to get a drive which conceivably could get them back into the game if they put points on the board. With 11 minutes and 19 seconds left, there is plenty of time for them to get right back into this ball game. So they're going to come out in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers on each side, a run back to the right of it, hand off to the right side, going to the right, moving up, got about 3 to 4 yards. It's going to be short on that play there of getting a first down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years.
Let's go bring up
because
2nd
the
and
broadcasting
2.
world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production,
For the Cowboys.
but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois
we'll get all that
Media
straightened
School.
out.
Be on TV, be
And
on
here
radio,
we go again
be
with the
on
next play on
air.com.
2nd and 2 for the Cowboys.
multi-sport race,
There's some
it's all
confusion
about
there.
time.
It looked like
If your
one of the
shoes cost you
offensive
time,
linemen
they can
had
cost
moved
you
a
the
little bit
race.
early
Now
for
there's
the
a new
Cowboys.
transition
So that's going to be a
shoe
false
by
start.
Pierce
So that's
Footwear.
going to push
The
them
first
back
laceless,
5
tongueless
extra
running
yards.
shoe
So that's
built
going to make this
specifically
2nd
for
down, a
multi-sport
2nd and
athletes
7.
and designed for comfort, performance, and saving time. Join the footwear revolution. Learn more about Pierce Footwear today.
Give credit to the Chicago Chaos on defense.
That's definitely right, Charles. The penalties definitely have played a large role in the hole that the Cowboys have dug in this game. So here's the next play again. Wide receiver 2 on each side. There's a throw over the middle. They're going to get that touchdown. Cowboys. So there was some confusion there on the side for the Chaos defense with that play. So let's take a look here on the replay. They had a short man up, and the quarterback for the Cowboys threw it right over both of the defenders for the Chaos. And unfortunately, they're going to get 6 points there. So they're going to put the score back at 12-6. They're going to go for 2 here. If they get this 2-point conversion, they're going to be looking at an 8-6 game. The Chaos are going to want to stop that from happening right here on this attempt. It looks like they're going to come out in that power I formation that they ran somewhat
cleaning the
earlier
garage,
in the game. Quarterback
vegging
under
out in
center.
front of the
There's the
TV.
handoff to the running back. It's going to be eaten up by the Chaos defensive line. They're going to stop that 2-point conversion. That was an absolutely huge play for the Chaos. So a really good job done there by the defensive line of the Chaos to prevent the Cowboys from converting that 2-point conversion and keeping the score at 12-6. With 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes, 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Chicago Chaos are currently winning the game over the Illinois Cowboys 12-6.
Yeah, you know what, and then also on offense, you know, you gotta like wait and see though. But I tell you what, another thing, you know, you gotta watch out for as this game continues to loom on. Another thing to add on, you know, the Cowboys, you're gonna keep yourself in this game though. We've been doing a pretty good job of special teams returns on the kickoff returns right there. That's been helping a lot because if you notice, a lot of these times they're close to getting these drives and what happens, they get penalized, get reset. I mean, a lot of it starts with the kick return, I believe, because they've been getting some nice, solid returns, like in the Chaos territory throughout this game. How many times? And you gotta believe the Cowboys are knocking on that door time after time. You know, they could just feel it. That's where the Chaos has gotta be careful as this game continues on.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Charles. With those short kicks that Kozlowski has had, the little squibbers, as opposed to kicking it deep, they haven't had much success with those short kicks as the upmen have been able to move the ball fairly well on those. You'd like to see him kind of boot them into the end zone or as far as he can to give his gunners a chance to get into position to stop them from advancing the ball very far. But this time it's the opposite way, so the Chaos are going to field the kickoff here. So this is the second kickoff that they've fielded in this game as they were shutting out the Cowboys onto the last play. So there's the kick. It's end over end, going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Going to come up close to the near side. They're setting up a block on the corner. He's going to be pushed out. Oh, there's going to be a flag. That's a late hit on the Cowboys. That's going to give an extra 15 yards to the Chaos. So that's a huge mental mistake by the Cowboys, and we'll take that penalty. We're going to get an extra 15 yards on that return, are the Chaos. So as you can see here on the replay, they're going to set up a return to the right side. So there's the wall right there. He can't quite get over with enough blocks, but as you can see, he's going to step out right there, and at the bottom of your screen, that's the late hit. He's clearly out of bounds. You don't need to hit anybody in that situation. That's a safety thing. So the referees did the right call there by giving him a 15-yard personal foul. So that's going to move the ball up to the 45-yard line of the Cowboys and give the Chaos some solid field position to start this drive with 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter in a 12-6 game that the Chaos are leading. So they're going to come out again with two wide receivers on each side, a running back to the left of the quarterback, Suchuk, in the shotgun. And there's the snap. He's looking to the right side, throws quick. He's got Brockman. He's going to get about 10 yards. They should be able to move the chains there. They're going to move the chains. That's going to be a first down for the Chaos. As we take a look back on the play, what a great read right there, as Brockman was the intended target. Absolutely well done job there. Pitch and catch.
Continue to make catches like that. We're going to have to start nicknaming him Matt the Rock Brockman.
Yes, potentially.
Tell you what, it always helps to have a good like a receiver like that. I mean, you know, reliable. Just someone you can just get a few yards right there, and textbook catch right there.
Yeah, he's definitely Suchuk's safety guy. He's the one that he's going to look at when he needs to make a big play.
He's catching it out there like it's a tight end or something.
Yeah, so they're going to go three wide outs to the near side. So trips near, one wide receiver to the top. There's a bad snap. He's going to throw it out to the up man up top. That looks like it was
good for 3 yards.
Donnell Salas. He's going to get about 3 yards on that catch. He bobbled it just a little bit. You'd have to think, if we watch the replay here, you'd have to think if he makes a clean catch, he's going to be able to cut it up field for a few more yards. So you can see right there a little bobble. Great concentration there to keep his eyes on the ball and haul it in, but unfortunately couldn't quite get enough on that to make a big play.
Well, here's the good and bad news on that play. The bad news is, I mean, you didn't gain much, but at the same time, you didn't lose yards.
No, we got a couple. They got a couple yards there, so a positive play. So trips again. Here's the snap. Suchuk's running around. He's got nobody, so he's going to try to make it with his legs. He's going to get past the original line of scrimmage. He's going to put his head down, push forward ahead. It looks like he's going to be down right around the 40-yard line. So he did a really good job there, Suchuk, of making a broken play into a positive, gained a few yards there.
He looked like he was getting close to one right there.
Yeah, it only looked like they did end up spotting him, Charles. You're right. A little short. He only got 1 yard there on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 41-yard line.
You probably got some fans out there saying, like, why did he throw it out of bounds? Well, there's a reason why. I mean, he was able to, like, turn it into, like, something, though.
Right, exactly. So two wide receivers on each side, running back to the left of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the right, throwing to the right. He's got a man. Oh, just missed him. The timing was just a little bit off as his man was open. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So let's see what the Chaos end up doing here. In a tight game, this is a big call. It is 12-6. There's 7:19 left here in the final quarter of this game, and they're going to go for it. You have to like this. That's basically telling the defense, we have faith in you. We think that you are going to be able to stop the Cowboys offense here in the last 7 minutes and 19 seconds to give us a chance to win this game.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, why not? I mean, you definitely trust them throughout this game. They haven't let you down so far, but you got to watch out for those passes, though, on defense for the Chaos.
Exactly. So 2 wide receivers on each side. A running back to the left of Suchuk. There's the snap. He's looking, throws over the middle. It's going to be almost intercepted right through the hands of a Cowboy defender. That would be number 28, so that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Chaos. As you can see here in the replay, again, Suchuk, his feet, he couldn't quite set his feet, so he couldn't get what he wanted to on the throw. That's why it was an inaccurate throw. A lot of times when you don't set your feet, the throw sails on you, and that's exactly what you saw. Take a look as Suchuk's feet, he's not really moving there, so he's throwing off of his back foot, and when you do that, the throw sails on you, and it ended up an incomplete pass, so a turnover on downs. Now it's a big stop. The Chaos defense, Charles, they're going to need a big stop on this drive.
Yeah, and even if they would punched it, that wouldn't have been like a pooch punt. That would have been more like a mooch punt, if you know what I mean, with it being that short.
Right. So they did make the right decision. I thought that was a smart decision to go for it there on 4th down, especially with the way that your defense has been playing today. So here's the next step. It's going to be a quarterback draw up the middle. The Cowboys quarterback's going to fight. He's going to get about 6 yards there. They're going to mark him down at the 47. Yard to go for the first down is going to be the 49 of the Chaos. It looked like number 49, Nick White, is coming off his hand. He's holding his hand. Doesn't look good as he is one of the big play guys there on the defensive line. So let's see what happens with him as he's walking around. He's trying to get that hand to stop buzzing a little bit. It looks like his right hand is the one that he is nursing a little bit. So 2 wide receivers on each side, quarterback in the shotgun. There's a quick throw over to the right side. That's going to be eaten up by the Chaos defense. That's some great pursuit right there by the corners and the linebackers of the Chaos there.
And, you know, at the same time, too, for the Chaos, here's where you got to be careful, though. You're already down with Josh Arrington, pretty much out for the game. Last thing you want to do is, like, lose another defensive guy here late in these final moments. So you got to believe, you know, the Cowboys, if they were to still, like, be in this game with this score, got another desperation drive. So you got to be extra careful right now down this stretch.
You're right. There's plenty of time here for the Cowboys. They're going to come out in this right here. 2 wide receivers on each side. He's looking. Throws over the middle. He's caught. It's going to the 35, the 30, 35. He's going to be tackled right there. So the Cowboys are moving the ball here in the second half. They're going to spot it at the 25. They're going to move the chain, so it's going to be a first down for the Cowboys. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left.
You know what, and then Chaos, you got to think right here. You got to think a little bit smarter down these closing moments. You also got to, like, you know what, not necessarily pay too much passing defense, but you also got to keep your eye on the quarterback, too, of the Cowboys. We just saw a few moments ago, he was able to pick up a nice about 6-7 yards just a few moments ago on this drive.
Yeah, exactly. So the Chaos have called a timeout here with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wine aficionados will experience 10 1-ounce wine tastes of wine from a vast selection of over 80 different varieties of wine. There will also be craft beers to sample. The fest will feature live music from Tres Mustache and food from some of the local area restaurants. The Lyle Wine Extravaganza will be on June 18th, 2016 from 4 to 8 at museums at Lyle Station Park. For more information, go to thelyllechamber.com.
Yeah, and as you can see, time is definitely being stopped for a little while. You see the
that was
Chicago,
last week now, wasn't it?
Chicago Chaos and Cowboys both on the sidelines.
Yeah, if we can go back to last week, that'd probably be a really fun.
Where's Marty and the Doc? We're good.
They're coming up with the DeLorean now, Mark.
It's 2016. I want all the board, okay?
I know, right? They should have made those already.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I should be flying home in a car.
So definitely right there in the right on the Tooker flags, go to tookerflags.com. A portion of the proceeds when you buy an authentic flag goes to the Chaos team, so you'll definitely be helping out both ways, helping them out with anything that they can as they are a nonprofit organization. So anything that helps out the team, please go to tookerflags.com. And if you can get a flag, an authentic flag, you'll be helping the Chicago Chaos. So we really appreciate it if you would take a look. So the Cowboys are going to come out, 2 wide receivers on each side, quarterback under center, one running back behind him. He's going to give it off to the running back. He's going to try to make a cut up. It's going to be bottled up again by the defensive line. He's going to get about 4 yards there on the carry. So that's going to bring it to 2nd and 6 with the Cowboys knocking on the red zone on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, no, and then this is right now, you're under 5 minutes to go. And gotta be careful not to get a little too careless right here if you're the Chaos.
Yeah, they got to play sound football right now. They got to make some plays here. So 2 wide receivers on each side, quarterback in the shotgun, running back to the right. There's the snap. He's going to take a draw. He's going up the right side. It looks like he's pushing. Let's see where they end up spotting him as the Chaos defenders push the quarterback back, but the umpire on the side is going to spot him right what it looks like on the 14-yard line. So they're going to move the chains. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Cowboys and inside the red zone.
And also, the Cowboys quarterback, I mean, he's looking at his offensive line. He's saying, like, give me some reason to run with that ball. If you can give me some good blocks, I'll try and come up on my end of the bargain, give you guys a nice 5-yard pickup. Look at that right there.
Exactly. So, again, they're going to come out in a 4-wide set, 2 on each side, with a running back to the right of the quarterback for the Cowboys in the shotgun. And there's the snap. He's looking to the left, to the middle, flushed out to the left side. He's going to run it. He's going to go 10. He's at the 5. He's at the 3. He's chugging. He's going to get in for a touchdown. The Chaos defenders just couldn't quite wrangle him down, and the quarterback kept churning his feet. And now the score is tied. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left in this game. As you can see, there's 1 broken tackle, 2 broken tackles, 3. They just couldn't wrap him up. They could not get the quarterback down. And now the Cowboys have an opportunity to take the lead for the first time this game with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter here at Evergreen Park Community High School. So they're going to try to go for this 2 to take a lead. Now, as a Chaos defender, you have to watch that quarterback running again. You don't want him to do what he's done the last few plays. He's been very effective moving the ball.
No question about it. I mean, it just, like I said, though, you've just been getting some good, reliable blocks, too. And then also, if you're the Chaos defense right now, I would just do what's working for you earlier on. I probably just send the rush right now.
Yeah, exactly. So
put some pressure on the quarterback, make him in an uncomfortable situation, but you got to start being on that offensive line from the defensive stance.
Yeah, the Cowboys ended up taking a timeout here. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They're going to talk about it. And I'd like to talk about the Lyle Veterans Memorial. So a special thank you to the Lyle Veterans Memorial. Their goal is to construct a memorial that honors our veterans while at the same time promotes civic pride. The memorial is to honor veterans that have served or are currently serving in any of the 5 branches of the military. This includes the Army, Navy, Marines, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Coast Guard. So we want to thank all of the branches of the military for doing what you do, for serving and protecting this country. Definitely, if you are in the Lyle area, take a look at the Veterans Memorial. We want to thank you once again. So there's the horn. That should be the end of the timeout for the Cowboys. They're coming back out after they had a chance to talk about the play that they're going to run here on this 2-point conversion. With the score tied at 12-12, they're trying to take the lead.
Yeah, and you know what? And another thing, I was like a little surprised though too. I was seeing like 2-point conversions throughout this game. No extra point time?
Yeah, as I've called a few of these games, Charles, you don't see a lot of teams in this league actually going for it. So here it is. They're going to throw it. He's throwing it over the middle. He's got his man. They're going to get that 2-point conversion. They're going to get their first lead of the game. So the Chaos have down 14-12 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here.
And here's 2 key words for this 4th quarter for this team: damage control. And
Yeah.
that's definitely what the Cowboys have been causing on the Chaos here.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you can take a look here on the replay of that two-point conversion, kind of surprised that the quarterback didn't run because he's had some good success the last few plays. Throws it over the middle, off of his back foot, over some of the Chaos defenders. So right behind the goalpost, I'm sorry, right in front of the goalpost, they complete the pass to take a 2-point lead with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. And you have to wonder, if they get into field goal range, are they going to give Kozlowski an opportunity to win this game?
Yeah, and I think you got to look at it right there. I mean, I won't be surprised for the Chaos. What they need to do, I think, if they could just kind of like keep it simple, if they could just do like what they did earlier on, that has worked for you. Nice West Coast offense, some little short passes right here, just little by little. I mean, you don't have to overdo it, though, but I think, some stuff like that, you get some confidence. And also, too, I mean, if you've been noticing on both sides of the ball, especially the Chaos and their defense, on the offense, they've been making a lot of nice screen passes, too, which has been helping them out. And that's where I think that's a strength for that offense. But the biggest thing that's concerning me right now for the Chaos, we need to see some sort of running game get going. You keep handicapping this running game throughout this game. I mean, Can the quarterback be able to like help pick you up a few yards? We just saw the Cowboys did a few moments ago. Can the Chaos answer the bell in under these final 3 minutes?
Yeah, that's the big question here going into the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the game.
I'll take it a step further, gentlemen. If we can get Johnson or James to just take it to the
I
house,
was actually about to mention that. We've seen James Former take one to the house a few weeks ago. We would absolutely love that. That would be huge in this situation. So they are back there. That's Quinnell Johnson and James Former back there. Let's see who they kick it off to. That's going to be on Johnson's side. Is he going to let that bounce out of bounds? No, they're going to have to pick it up. Oh, that's a live ball. That's an unfortunate situation. The Chaos, it does look like the Chaos did get the ball.
Not a smart thing you want to do right there. You should just let that bounce.
Well, you know what, Charles? That's a live ball, so they did the smart thing by jumping on it. Now, the idea was for it to let it bounce out of bounds, and they'd get the ball at the 35-yard line. But unfortunately, it took a Cowboy bounce in that situation, stayed in bounds, so they had nothing else to do but to jump on the ball to ensure possession. Because if they leave that ball and one of the Cowboys jumps on it, that's the Cowboys' ball, and they've already taken a lead.
Yeah, and then, at the same time, too, like I said, though, you just gotta be careful. Just gotta be a little bit smarter right here. It's still a long ways from being over, as we said. I mean, fortunately for, the Chaos, I mean, they still got enough left in this game. But here's what we gotta be careful with. I gotta believe this is the Chaos' last chance almost. And the reason I say that, 2 timeouts each on each team.
Oh, he had his receiver there. He had number 6 right there. That was James Former, again, who we were talking about as the big play receiver. Take a look. Suchuk is looking. He's looking basically to his right. Didn't really ever take a look to his left. He throws it. He's got his man. He just missed him. I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication on their end, as Former really didn't look for the ball until after it had been thrown about 5 to 8 yards behind him. So unfortunately, they didn't get anything going there on the first down play. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So they're in their base formation, 2 wide receivers on each side, a running back to the right of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's got some time. He's running up the right side. Let's see if he can make some plays. Nope. He's going to get stuffed. There is a flag on the play that was really late. There's a potential in the area for holding. One of the Chaos members, there's another flag.
Definitely some tempers being thrown throughout this game.
Yeah, that's not good. In this situation, you got to keep your cool. Let's hope that the penalties were not on the Chaos, but I'm not sure if that's the case here. Let's wait until the officials give us exactly what went on, as there's 2 separate flags out on the field. The second one came out late. The first one was in the vicinity of a hold.
Yeah.
So that was Chris Williams, number 84, who I believe that the second penalty will be called on him.
it's just the ironic thing was, though, too, the irony in all this. I mean, remember the story that was reported, though, during halftime about the scoreboard issue.
It's going to be a hold on the Chaos, and let's hold 1 second, Charles, and then there's going to be a personal foul on the Chaos. So that's adding insult to injury there, unfortunately.
I mean, remember, like during halftime, it was reported, like during the ending of that second quarter, it was a little scoreboard miscommunication with the officials. And you know what, my oh my, how the things have turned right now. I mean, like you talk about tempers, like losing cool right here. Little like turning events here, if you ask me.
Yeah, the Chaos had controlled this game until about the last 10 minutes of this fourth quarter. They haven't been able to finish after that second touchdown they scored to push the lead to 12-0. I'm not sure if they lost concentration or what exactly happened, but they haven't had the same kind of playing that they did earlier in the game. And now they've dug themselves a fairly sizable hole here with a second and extremely long in an extremely important position here in this game. So they're going to come out. Suchuk is about foot to 2 in the end zone. 2 wide receivers on each side. A running back to his right side in the shotgun. There's the snap. It's low. He's looking to the right. It looks like he might run. He's gonna throw it. He's got a man. That's Brockman. Woo. Brockman's going to make a huge catch. I think that's a first down.
Yeah, and then you know what? Here's the thing I want to ask you real quick. As this drive continues to go on, do you trust if it comes down to it, the Chicago Chaos field goal kicker, if they have to kick late in the game? Is there a little hesitation throughout this game? I mean, when we've seen them score the touchdowns earlier.
Yeah, so a big play right there by Brockman.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, your big players come up in big spots, and that's exactly what Brockman did right there. That's going to give him a first down. It was second at about 25. They gained about 27 yards on that play. So this puts the Chaos right back into business. I'm not sure. I think that someone may have called a timeout. I think
And what's really been surprising throughout this game, though, to tell you the truth, as watching this, I mean, the turnovers have just been about even on both sides of the ball, if you really think about it. I think both teams had their opportunities of creating the takeaways on defense. So you really wonder right here, as we keep an eye on these final 2+ minutes here, who's going to take care of the ball better? I mean, you got to think it's more so on the pressure in the hands of the Chaos. So, I mean, you wonder if, that's going to be the key late here.
Yeah,
that's going to decide it too.
You'd have to think at some point in time that they're going to have to take a shot down the field with 2 minutes and 4 seconds here left in the fourth quarter, down 2 points. I don't think they want to rely on the kicker to give them the lead. I think they want to go for 6, so that makes it a lot easier for them. They don't have to worry about too much as to what's going on. So here they come out of the timeout. 2 wide receivers on each side, a running back to the right of the quarterback, Suchuk, in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side, setting up a screen to Brockman. He gets on one knee to catch the ball. He made a man miss. He's going to move it up. That's going to be another first down.
Pass complete to Brockman.
Brockman's had a huge series right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to get ready to get down towards the sideline, see what happens at the end of this game. Hopefully it'll be some good news we'll be reporting up here. So, I'll try and get you guys some info here.
Sounds good, Charles. We appreciate it.
No problem. Guys.
Thanks for joining us up here.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure teaming up with you again.
Definitely. It's always fun.
All right.
So we'll get this play going on. It's going to be from the 45 of the Cowboys. There's some momentum going on here for the Chaos. 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the game. 2 wide receivers on each side, 1 running back. Here's a shotgun snap. Suchuk's going to look up. He's going to make a little move. He's going to reverse field, ran into a referee. He's going to make a throw. He's got a wide open receiver down to the 40. Makes a move. He's going to run up the sideline 35. He's going to be pushed out of bounds right there at the 33-yard line. What a huge play right there by Suchuk, making something out of nothing. Very, very well done. As you can see, he scrambled, found enough time to get to the open receiver, number 9. That's Lucius Shanklin, making a big play and a big moment. There's a minute and 1 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Chaos have some momentum here on this drive. This is exactly what they're looking for. So we've got one of the referees at the 50. He's slow to get back up to the line. Suchuk's over here talking to Mike Melody, figuring out what they're going to run. Each team has 2 timeouts left here with 1:41 in the fourth. So Suchuk's back into the huddle. You can see the crowd starting to get excited. They know exactly what's going on. They know how important this game is. So take a look at the replay. Suchuk did a great job of finding the open man, creating enough space there to get it to Lucius Shanklin. And Lucius made a great catch, went upfield, and got some extra yards. So 2 wide receivers again on each side. There's the shotgun snap. Suchuk's rolling to the right. Now he's looking back to the left. Throws it to the end zone. Oh, it's going to be batted down by the Cowboys. A questionable throw right there by Suchuk in this situation. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So as you see on the replay, he's not going to find an open receiver. As he rolls to the right, he's buying time. Again, he's got 2 men there. However, one of them should have broken off to the left side. If he breaks off to the left side, he's sitting wide open in the end zone. You might have had 6 right there. If you take a look here, you have 2 wide receivers in the same vicinity in the end zone. And schematically, you never want that. You always want them to be separated. Actually, if you look, there were 3 wide receivers right in that area. So they're going to have to take a look at that play and figure it out as to where each of the receivers should be. So they're going to break the huddle. Again, 2 wide receivers on each side. A running back, that's Cody Gallard, to the right of Suchuk in the shotgun. There's the snap, a little bit low. He handles it, throws to the right side. That's Brockman. He's going to catch it. He caught that. Wow. What a catch by Matt Brockman. Wow. Matt Brockman with a huge play. Absolutely phenomenal. Take a look here at the replay. Suchuk throws it to the right corner of the end zone, and Brockman doing what he does best, catching the ball, gets a foot down. Look at that. He got 2 feet down. Doesn't matter. Touchdown. Chaos. Taking the lead back, 18-14. That was a huge play right there. Look at Brockman celebrating, and he should be, because that was one heck of a catch that he made right there in the end zone. Unbelievable. Exactly. That's right. He is, if this score holds up, that's my player of the game too. What a play. Absolutely phenomenal. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. You just can't ask for better footwork. Look at that. That takes a lot of skill. He's got 1. That's his right foot. If you take a look, he even gets his left foot in right there while keeping the concentration, holding on to the ball as he's getting hit out of bounds. Huge play for the Chaos. Wonderful catch by Matt Brockman. And they take a big lead.
What's remarkable is that he wasn't sure if he was going to play today.
Really?
Because he wasn't doing so hot, and he came out here and not feeling too good, and he's still doing it.
Wow. That's some great information right there, because a lot of times we don't hear exactly what the players are telling us. So we really appreciate that, Mark. That's some great sideline stuff. And, hey, for a guy who didn't feel like he had it today, it sure looks like on the field he's got it today.
Yeah, it's kind of like Jordan getting sick.
Yep.
I don't want to hear it.
So, amazing catch there by Brockman in the corner of the end zone, giving the Chaos a lead again, 18-14 in the fourth. 1:27 left here. There's a flag. It's going to be a delay on the Cowboys. That's an interesting penalty. You don't see those very often.
No, you do not. But I like it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Exactly. That's going to move the ball up a yard. So instead of the 2, the Chaos are going to have it on the 1, and they're going to have a whole heck of a lot more options as to picking up this 2-point conversion. So they've got 3 wide receivers to the near side. I believe that is Donnell Salas up at the top of your screen. A running back, Cody Gallard, to the left of Suchuk. There's the shotgun snap. He's looking to the right side. He throws it. I can't see quite what happened. He's got it. 2-point conversion caught by Donnell Salas. Big time. Well done, Chaos. They retake the lead, get that 2-point conversion, puts them up 6 points, 20-14. Take a look at that replay. That is a great throw by Mike Suchuk. I mean, you can't ask for a better. Look at that bobble. That hits Salas's feet. Look at that. He does not have the ball. That ball's up in the air. He caught it with his legs. Look at that. He caught the ball with his legs.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, he did.
He got the ball between his ankles and pulled it up to his stomach. That is one heck of an effort right there. Oh, yeah, that's SportsCenter top 10. You are exactly right, Mark. What a play. That is 2 phenomenal plays by the Chaos wide receivers right there to get the lead back for them. 1 minute 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And just like Charles said earlier, they've made some huge plays, have the Cowboys, on these kickoff returns. So you'd love to see, and it looks like
they assessed the penalty.
Yeah, it looks like they're assessing the penalty exactly, Mark. They're going to assess the penalty on the 50-yard line. So there's going to be a short field. My guess is Kozlowski's going to put it through the end zone. They're going to start the ball. They're going to start that drive on the 20-yard line. You don't really want to squib it. As we've seen, the squibbing has not really worked for them all night. So you want to see Kozlowski just drive it through the end zone, not even give the Cowboys a chance to return this kickoff, give them 80 yards, and time is not on their side to score a touchdown. With this 6-point lead, even if you allow a touchdown, you got to stop them on that 2 points. So we don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. We want to keep them out of the end zone. We want to end this game. We'd love a turnover. That would be the most ideal situation right here for the Chaos. So it looks like they're going to add a little bit more time on the clock.
Erase 30 seconds.
Hold on, we're waiting here. They're trying to get the time. So they put 45 seconds on the clock. So Kozlowski's going to kick it off from midfield. And there's the kick. And just like we talked about, he's going to drive it deep into the end zone. 2 Cowboys fight over it. They're going to take it out. This is a bad mistake. Big mistake here. And he's going to get pushed down at the 9. There's a flag on the play, however. So let's wait a second and see what that flag was. They're going to mark it at the 9. But there's still a flag. So there's going to be 34 seconds left here in the fourth. Chaos up. There's going to be another penalty on the Cowboys. So that's going to give them even worse field position. I have absolutely no idea why the Cowboys returners decided to take that out. It just boggles my mind. At this point in time in the game, I understand trying to make a play, but now's not the time. You take a knee, you put it on the 20, and you go. So it looks like the Chaos are going to be an extreme prevent defense. They only have 4 down linemen. The linebackers are about 15 to 20 yards back from the line of scrimmage, which will be set what looks like at the 3-yard line. So this prevent defense, they're going to try to stop them from getting anything done. As you can hear the crowd starting to get amped up, chanting defense. They know how important this game is for the Chaos. They know. Mark knows. Everybody knows. This is a big, big 28 and change right here. There's the snap. Quarterback's looking, throws to the right side. It's pick. Oh, almost sealed the deal right there. Just missed. Unfortunately, they couldn't corral that interception. So it's going to give the Cowboys another chance here, another few chances, as that was their first down play. First down, 10 yards, a lot of green in front of them in order to tie this game. The ball spotted at the 5-yard line. So they're going to have 95 yards, 23.5 seconds to do it. They do have 2 timeouts, however, but this is a tough task for them. They made a few mistakes right here at the end of the ball game. They definitely should have taken a knee on that kickoff. So here's the next one. They're going to be a short dump off to the right side. Here he's going to be at the 10. He's going to get pushed out. Oh, they're going to run that clock. Run that clock. The clock's going to run. They're going to have to take a timeout. They're going to have to take a timeout, which they have. So the clock reads 10.4 seconds left. So they're going to move the chains. That was a first down. They got enough yardage. As you see on this replay, they just dumped it off real close to the wide receiver.
Wind the clock to 0.
And he's going to move everything down. Looks like he's going to be right at the 15-yard line. So, again, the Chaos did a really good job there of limiting the damage, as with the score being 20-14 and the time not on the Cowboys side, the Chaos, all they have to do is keep the ball in front of them. As long as they keep the ball in front of them, we're going to go home happy with the W, and that's exactly what we're looking for here. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the clock. We don't have anything from any of the referees. Looks like, again, the Chaos are an extreme prevent defense. They've got the 4-down lineman, and everybody else is about 10 to 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And there's the snap. The quarterback's looking to the right, moving, throwing. That's going to be picked off, and that's going to be the game, and that is it. That is it. Chaos have come from behind here in the fourth quarter to get a huge W over the Chicago Cowboys. They're going to put the first L on the Cowboys side. So the Chaos are going to improve to 5-2, and the Cowboys are going to drop to 5-1. Oh, it does look like, however, there is a penalty. Also, it looks like the game is not over. Oh, there's a few penalties here on the Chaos. So it looks like the Chaos are going to have to defend one more time, as I believe because these penalties have been called with no time left on the clock, they're going to have one untimed down left. As none of the players have left the field, the Chaos defenders are moving back. So it's going to give the Cowboys one more shot to tie this game. It looked like an unsportsmanlike was called on one of the Chaos players, as they might have celebrated a little bit prematurely. So there's going to be about 30 yards of penalties there. They're going to spot the ball in the 45, which is a little bit confusing. But they're going to have one untimed down here. So it looks like the Cowboys are going to throw up a Hail Mary. Let's see if the Chaos defensive line can really give the Cowboys quarterback some issues so he does not give him a chance to throw it into the end zone so that they can win the game. And actually, we've got Brockman's out there. He's in their prevent defense. And that's probably, yeah, that's a great idea, to be honest with you. As you can see, he's great with catching the ball. So the quarterback's going to run it. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he did that. Didn't give the team a chance to do anything. And this is a little confusing as to what's going on.
How are we still playing?
I'm not sure why we are still playing, as the scoreboard clock reads zeros, as does ours. Was there another penalty, which gives it another untimed down? Unless the referees, 4 seconds? I think they're asking for 4 seconds here left on the game clock then. And so it looks like, the Cowboys are going to have one last shot here. That makes a little bit more sense as to why the quarterback ran the ball there, because with no time on the clock, I can't understand why he wouldn't throw it deep. But with a couple ticks left here, 4 ticks left, there's the snap. He's looking. This is going to be the last play of the game. He's going to try to heave it. He throws it deep. He's got a few guys. He threw it way too far out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to be the game. That's going to seal the deal. The Chaos have beaten the Illinois Cowboys with the score of 20-14. Let's see in a second, after they do some handshakes, we'll see if we can get Chuck to get somebody out there for an interview. If Chuck can, I'd love to interview Mr. Brackman. I'm trying to wave at him. I'm not sure if he saw me. Yes, I think he said 89. That is the guy of the day, Matt Brockman, with a unbelievably huge game. And as we were told, he didn't feel that great this morning.
His shoulder was
bothering him apparently, and it sure didn't look like it out there on the field as he came up big. He made big play after big play, and he sealed the deal with a huge and an amazing catch in the corner of the end zone to take the lead back from the Cowboys. So again, he did a really good job there. All right, we're going to send it down to Charles. Charles. Well, we're having some technical difficulties getting to Charles. But again, what a great game for the Chaos. They did a magnificent job there at the final 2.5 minutes, getting down 14-12. They fought, which is what they did all game long. They didn't hang their heads when they lost the lead late in the fourth quarter. They did everything that they needed to do in order to come out with the W, and they gave the Cowboys their first loss of the season in an absolutely fun game to watch. We all knew it up here in the box that today's game was going to be a good one. And as we can see, here's some of the highlights of the game. There's going to be the first touchdown for the Cowboys with a running back, Cody Gallard, to the bottom. First touchdown. Now Suchuk has get this snap. He's going to run it. He's got an opening. He's going to be in for six. That's a touchdown.
Job
there.
You know, as he had
I've called a few of these games, Charles. You don't see a lot of teams in this league. Here is another play. So here it is. They're going to throw it. He's throwing it over the middle. He's got his. That was the 2-point conversion. And then here at the end, this is one of the biggest plays of the game. Suchuk runs around, finds his wide receiver. That would be Lucius Shanklin to pick up some big-time yardage. And let's see right here. This is the 2-point conversion by Donnell Salas. He caught that with his legs. We watched it in the replay. That was one heck of a catch. Both the receivers at the end right there made amazing catches. You had Brockman and the corner of the end zone catching the touchdown to give the Chaos back the lead. And then Salas capping it off with that 2-point conversion. So one on the right side and then right back to the left side. So again, the Chicago Chaos battled for 4 quarters today, and they're going to come out victorious. They're on a roll. They've won 3 games in a row, and they're really doing everything that they need to do in order to go ahead and compete and try to win the 5th championship in a row. And as we all know, we don't know the scores of some of the other games today, but we did know that the Chaos were sitting in a decent position for the playoffs. They were in the 4th spot. I'm not sure if the Madison Wolves won or the Ducks won earlier. However, the Chaos put a big W on the board over the previously undefeated Illinois Cowboys, here at Evergreen Park Community High School, 20-14. What a fantastic job by both sides, the offense and the defense of the Chaos. And this has been one heck of a game, one heck of an evening. Everybody's ready to go home. So are we. Well, I'd like to thank Charles Ritchie for helping me out, Peter Ferrari for directing everything. I'm Michael Chen. You're listening to SportsTownChicago.com. Chicago Chaos take it home 20-14 over the Illinois Cowboys. Have a good night, everybody.